awful creature. Can you feature that ugly creature? Creature features and feature features about creatures. Creature features. Now the strangest thing about this show or two. Features and creature features and more creatures and more features. And the creature's gonna get you tonight.
And hello and welcome to Showish or Crits, the tabletop RPG show. And again, tonight we return to the mystical foggy lands of Barovia. Although I don't think we've seen much of Barovia. We've seen a mansion in Barovia. So we return to the spooky mansion in Barovia. Anyway, it is a troubled world under the shadow of true evil. And tonight our dungeon master, Mike Pankineer, will be taking us again on that journey. But before we get into the thick of things, and I hand it over to Mike for introductions and call-outs and all that fun stuff, I want to go ahead and give our standard call-outs that we usually do, so hang with me here. So the first one is Patreon, as always. We have a Patreon. It collects money for us, and we like money. Also just kind of keeps us going, helps us pay the bills, StreamYard and Zoom and all the other tools we use, so we always appreciate it, and thank you. Again, if you're watching us on YouTube, it is youtube.com/c/showishercrits. And you could watch this, and I believe it's archived there too. So after this, if you want to go back and watch it again, they keep it for a pretty long time. I think at least 3 months. So, and it's also recorded, so we'll probably put it up anyway. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/showishercritsmedia. Come there and, give us some love. Also, just to mention on YouTube, go ahead and hit the bell and subscribe, because that helps us a lot on our way to the next one, which is our merch. Teespring.com, the Grindhouse, where you can go ahead and get our lovely logo on a mask, bag, hat, cup, sticker. It's surprising you can get like baby clothes from Teespring with the logo on. So if you have a baby, they need a Show Us Your Crits toddler thing that toddlers wear. I don't know. They have names. I just don't know what they are. And also, again, want to give a shout out to our biggest fan. I got to have him on the show at some point, which is Jonathan Reinhardt, who does Wargamer Recon. And you can find that at wargamerrecon.com. All right, so now let's go back over here and actually turn this banner off. And we're going to hand it over to Mike. So, Mike, it is all you, man.
All right. We are on, I believe this is episode 4 of The Curse of Strahd. We left off with the intrepid adventurers exploring the Durst Mansion and finding all kinds of weird and odd things. They have stumbled into the catacombs beneath the mansion, and to find out where the mysterious chanting was coming from. And I think they're about to find out where that mysterious chanting is originating from. But before we start, maybe we'll do a quick round of introductions. Just everybody, just your name and the character you're playing real quick. I guess, James, we'll start with you. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
All right. Well, I'm JC. I'm the host of Show Us Your Crits, and I am playing Tezcatl, and I actually pronounced it right this time. He is a tabaxi hunter. Tabaxis are kind of Mayan leopard-looking humanoids. Cool whiskers. They twirl all the time when they're feeling evil. That sort of thing. Cool. All right. And I will pass the baton over to Todd.
I'm playing a rogue human, Ferris Martel.
Okay.
So I am playing Breepine Fenwizzle, who, as you probably can guess from the name, is a gnome, and she is a wizard.
Okay.
How's a wizard hat?
Go ahead, Matt.
I am Matt, and I am playing Julius, the Paladin of Helm, God of the Guardians. So I guess that kind of makes us the Guardians of the Galaxy. Anyway, over to you,
Quiet.
Greg.
You want to be sued?
I am Reginald, and I am the halfling cleric.
Excellent. All right. So you guys had all journeyed through the prison, I believe. You found one of the prisoners who was still alive. And after that, you noticed a secret door where the chanting had definitely sounded like it was getting louder. So you had opened up the secret door to see what lies beyond. And I believe that's where we stopped.
No, we should never have gone in there.
Well,
You know, if Woody had gone straight to the police, none of this would have ever happened.
so if we could pull up the map, I guess, James, would you oblige me by pulling up the map?
Sure, I'm actually just correcting my spelling of hello on the chat, and yeah, I typed it HE : semicolon O.
Well, it also says our brave, young, and bold adventurers, not our brave and bold adventurers. But that's another story.
Hey, critical English, man.
That's right. Okay, so
Apparently that's critical fumble English.
Yeah, well, hey man, if you're going to Rutgers, it's good.
all right, so James, if you wouldn't mind scrolling down to the
The slaughter area. Okay.
yeah, and then a little to the right.
Oh, why is this being? Oh, because it's right there.
Back and to the left. Back
Wait a minute.
and to the left.
Keep going down. Keep going down. You're not
There we
far
go.
enough.
Oh, there we are.
Okay, excellent. So we left off with there was a pool. There was a alcove back here. And I think, Julius, you're the one that was venturing towards that area. Is that right?
I think the paladin got a call from God.
Oh, well, better now than later, I suppose. We're going to have to take a quick pause while Julius goes and runs and gets his food, I think.
All right.
So
Well,
while we're
can-
doing that,
yeah.
let me go ahead real quick and run through everybody's characters just to make sure that you guys have all the. I wanted to make sure I had everyone's sanity correct. So, Mary, did you haven't taken any sanity loss at all, right?
Right.
Okay.
I'm insane anyway.
And James, did you take any sanity loss yet?
I believe so. I'm down to 46.
46. Okay, let me make that correction real quick. But you're still at full hit points, right?
I have not. Yeah, I'm actually at current hit points.
Okay. Perfect.
They won't last very long, but
Well,
we got a question, Mike.
Oh. What's at the bottom of the map below the stairs?
Who?
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Right where Julius is standing. Let's see if I can reveal a little bit more because that's where he's exploring right now. It's pretty much where we left off, but I can show you a little bit while he's away from his desk.
A little bit of a map tease.
Yes.
Map striptease.
Dun 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 dun.
So it looks like it's a small little recessed area. It looks like where water pools down further. Oh, that's a terrible reveal. Hang on a second. Let me see if I can fix that.
Jonathan, a Reginald is a small halfling cleric.
There we go. That's a little bit better. Let me try again.
At least the last time I checked.
Yeah. But secretly, he's a 15th level Goliath barbarian.
Boy, wouldn't that be surprising?
Yeah.
They do have those 6 foot tall halflings somewhere.
Please.
All right. Well, I think our paladin is returning, so I will take him off mute. So, did God deliver your pizza, Julius?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
He called. I saw that.
All right. So
Fresh out of the fires of hell.
So, Julius, you can see that it appears to be a small alcove or a small circular cave. You can see that let me know, you guys, I'm going to play music again. I know that the music levels were kind of crazy, so if it gets too loud, just let me know and I will bump it down.
It's too loud.
See,
So you can control your volume at the
There we
master
are.
music volume
Yeah.
level by your settings.
Yeah,
But if it's too loud for us, it's going to be too loud on the stream.
exactly. I want to make sure everyone can hear it. So.
What?
But that is a good point that we can do our individual ones.
So that's what you see so far, Julius, is looks like a small circular entrance or cave. You can see that there appears to be a pile of, at first look, it looks like a pile of bones.
Excellent. How deep is the water?
It's very hard to see the bottom. The water is very brackish. So you're not sure. You're not sure how deep it is.
I'll actually walk over to Julius if he's kind of looking at the water strangely. I have a spear, so I can kind of like lower the spear down and kind of see.
Well, I see him taking out his spear. I'm going to say, wait a minute. What about this up here? Is there an altar that we should check out first before we go poking in piles of bones?
No, I'm not poking the piles of bones, gnome. I'm checking the water, because if the water's too deep, we're not. What are we gonna like? We can't like float across on the paladin.
Well, have you ever heard of swimming?
I'm not jumping in that water. Ew.
Damn cats.
All right, Mike. I'm going to go up to the paladin.
Okay.
Put my hand on his shoulder and tell him that we should probably fall back and retreat.
I just want to peek around this corner.
I think we've waited too long for this. I think that your God's making you crazy. Take this silvered sword and offer it to your God. And he hands to you a silvered short sword.
Okay.
might be a good idea
that,
to take a rest for a little while.
I will talk to the priest and tell him that he needs to heal the paladin, and that I understand that nobody's made the pact of silver with him. I hand him 30 silver.
Very biblical.
So Matt, is Julius going to look around the corner?
Can I do so without stepping in the water?
Yeah, you can kind of put your hand up against the side of the wall and then just kind of peer in.
I do so.
Okay, as you peer in, at first you can't seem to see anything. It looks like you are literally looking into inky blackness.
Do keep in mind I have dark vision.
Okay. It looks like you're looking into inky blackness. You can't see any kind of shapes or form. As you're looking in, you can see that this shadowy blackness seems to start spilling out from around the sides of the entrance, almost like tendrils or snakes. From in the recess, from in that far back alcove, you start to hear the faint sound of a baby crying. As that sound starts to amplify, you can see these large black tendrils start to snake their way out from around the sides of the entrance and slowly start to angle their way towards you.
Right. Everybody back up?
Yep.
Had to look. He had to look.
So as you all start backing up, you can see a creature begin to emerge from the alcove, from the recess. But it doesn't seem to be, when I say creature, that doesn't seem to really accurately describe it. It is a bipedal thing that seems to be made completely of shadowy, sinewy black water almost. You can see that for pauldrons or for shoulder pads, you can see it has 2 human skulls. You can see like a huge skull of some kind of bestial creature is perched upon its head. You can see in its torso corpses from its previous victims that seem to be wrapped and entwined within this shadowy black mass. The creature turns and looks at the paladin, and the maw of this creature opens up, and a silent scream is issued forward as it starts to lumber towards you. Everybody needs to make an initiative roll now.
I'm sorry.
Oh, wait.
You kind of garbled out there for a second. It opens its mouth and a what?
A silent scream animates. It basically opens its mouth to scream and then lunges towards you.
Gotcha.
Now let's roll for initiative to see who gets to run away first.
Let me start sorry, I didn't have the turn order open. Let me clear it, and then you guys can go ahead and roll. Whoever just rolled, I'll just put that in.
All right. That was, Tez. Tez rolled a 16.
All right, so Tez, you can roll again,
Okay.
and then I'll just put in the right number.
Awesome. I'm going to die.
You had to look.
I know.
All right, everyone, when you're done, I also need each of you to make a sanity roll, because what you're looking at defies human comprehension. You have absolutely no idea what this thing is.
I don't know why, but I'm now just seeing Julius as Charlie Brown.
Huh.
He's kind of the Charlie Brown paladin. All right.
He's
So
always
how do
going
I
to try to kick the football.
So how do I do sanity directly from the character sheet? Is there a
Click on
Sanity.
Oh, okay.
Click on sanity in your saves.
Oh,
Natural 20. Well, not for me. But...
Ooh, 29.
Damn.
I am super sane.
All right.
How do you have a plus 18 bonus?
I don't know. I did what you said. I clicked on the save.
Yeah, that's not right, homie.
Say what?
It should be,
it is listed as an 18 for some reason. That's all right. I don't know how to correct this, so that's weird.
So it's just 11 plus whatever your bonus modifier is.
Okay. Oh yeah, because it rolled an 11. So 11, and I have a. Oh wow, yeah, it's showing my sanity is 18 for some reason. Oh, maybe my sanity is 18, but why would it? Anyway,
so that means you have a +4.
Yeah, so that's 15.
Okay, so then it looks like Greg. Yeah, it looks like Greg is the only one that didn't make the sanity check. Did anyone?
Ipa.
Did anyone roll higher than less than 10 besides Greg? Doesn't look like it.
No.
No,
No.
everybody else is good.
All right, so Greg, you got lucky, man. Only 1 point of sanity loss. That's very lucky.
Mike, you sound disappointed.
He could have lost 6 points if if I rolled well. Okay, so we're going to start with the top of the initiative order. Tez, you go first. So you see this black swirling mass with dead bodies in it start to emerge. What is your action? You're all the way back in the prison room again, aren't you?
I stepped back over here.
So yeah, you don't really see what's going on in the other room, but you're free to act.
Well, I mean, and no one's yelled like "run away" at this point, right?
No.
Yeah, I have.
Oh, okay. Sorry, correction.
I certainly did.
The paladin apparently did say "run away."
Well, because I'm that sort of person, I'm actually going to move here, pull out my bow, and try to do fire, so that way maybe the paladin can break free. So that's what
Okay.
I'm doing. I am doing bow and arrow stuff. So let me do bow and arrow stuff. All right. Oh, I can just do it right from the character sheet. All right. Where the heck? Oh, here we go. And longbow. I got a 24 to hit.
Run.
24 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, did I just roll damage? Or oh no, I just click on longbow. I forgot. 5 damage.
Longbow.
Okay. Excellent. You do see your arrow strike the creature. You don't know. If it looks like it does kind of shudder and take a step back. So you think you actually did do damage to it.
All right. So and I'm just, well, actually I still have movement. So I will actually move through and come to here, keeping my bow still aimed. And I'll yell to the paladin like, Julius! Under me!
Okay, Ferris, you're the next one up. Todd.
Yeah, I'm looking at the map.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you heard me or not.
And also trying to figure out whether or not this party is telling us to run or to stand our ground.
Well, I actually said everybody get back. That was what I said, and quote unquote.
Okay. Then I'll interpret that as move back to this pillar here and fire with a bow.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit with your bow.
There we go.
A 16 will hit, so you can roll your damage. 9 piercing. You hit the creature, and the creature again recoils with the hit.
Is it within 5 feet of Julius?
Is it within 5 feet of Julius? Yes, actually, it would be.
I believe I can add that to it.
Does that qualify as a sneak attack?
Yes. If he's within 5 feet of an enemy, I can sneak attack.
Yeah, that's a sneak attack. So go ahead and add the sneak attack damage.
So that'd be a total of 12.
12 points? Okay. The creature does recoil back. You can see its mouth kind of, again, you can just hear its mouth opens and it looks like it's trying to express something, but all you can hear is the sound of a baby crying. It's really kind of surreal. But yes, it does look like you do damage the creature for 12 more points.
Okay, my character recites the following. Naughty John, does his work with his apron on. Cuts your throat and takes your bones, sells them off for a couple of stones.
Okay, interesting.
Should we all roll sanity for that?
Maybe that's his way of keeping himself sane. So, Prepine, you are up now.
All right. So I will shoot him. D20 plus 5. Oops. 20. Yes. I'm shooting it with the Ray of Frost.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a 7, so I'm guessing I miss.
Yes, unfortunately, the shot goes wild. All right. That'll take us to Reginald.
5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, he said run. I saw shit. I am running.
Okay.
I don't know what the hell that is, and I don't want to find out. Especially not in our condition.
Okay. So are you just spending your turn running?
Full speed ahead.
Okay.
Actually, full speed behind.
All right.
Run, Forrest, run.
Now, since all you're doing this turn is running, I guess you can double your movement. I think
that is double movement.
All right. Where did that put you?
In the other room.
I'm in the Curiosities room.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Yeah. Run, Forrest, run. Got it. Okay, that'll take us to Julius. The creature is lunging towards you, but you are able to act first.
I'm going to disengage, and I'm going to go right here and tell everybody to get out.
Okay. And that's all you're doing this turn?
I mean, I can't attack, so unless I can say that if it gets close to me, I attack it.
You're holding your attack action?
Yes. Mike, if it gets close enough to me, I will stab it with the silver short sword that... damn, what's your character's name again?
Ferris.
Right, Ferris. That Ferris gave me, since I currently have it in hand.
Okay. You will get your chance because on its turn, the unspeakable horror seems to move very quickly out of its alcove and moves up to this area here. Once it moves to you, it then is going to strike you.
So I believe I get to attack it first.
Yes, you do. You, since you were holding your action, you get to go first. So go ahead and roll your to hit.
I'm going to roll it as my greatsword just because, it's easier than trying to put it all together. So 14?
I believe a 14 will hit. Yes, a 14 just hits.
And what's the damage on a D6?
Yep.
You're using the, yes.
Silver short sword.
Plus my strength. So 4 points of damage.
Okay. It does look like you affected the creature, but it still continues with its attack.
Okie doke.
It lunges forward. It has two, like I said, it looks like a bipedal creature. It has two arms that rush towards you, and you can see these black tendrils shoot out towards you. It looks like it's going to try to envelop you with these. I need to hit. Oh, where is it? Oh. What did I roll? DC 14 escapes. Okay. I rolled twice. It missed. I assume your armor class is not 14?
That is correct.
Okay. So it misses with both attacks. And then that would take us back to the top of the round again. So Tez, it's back to you again.
All right. I'm going to take one more shot and run. I know it's going to basically, I think, gets an attack of opportunity, but at least it'll only get one, and if it hits me, I'm not too worried about it. So anyway,
So, real quick, Mike, the reason that I put myself there is so that I can try and be a blocker, so everybody can try and run out behind me, and if it attacks, hopefully it'll attack me, not them.
You don't have an action left, do you?
No.
And it's going before your initiative, so what would you do to be a blocker?
Be in its way.
no, I mean there's certain types of defense that could do that, but unfortunately, yeah. But the thing is that it's a reaction attack, and anyone only gets one reaction, so anyone else running past it won't be able to be hit by the attack of opportunity. So Tez would be the only one if the monster decides to try to hit Tez.
Okay.
But Tez is going to do something awesomely cool if he can hit with his longbow. He casts a spell before he lets loose the bow, which is a spell called Stuff. Ensnaring Strike.
Okay.
So let me go ahead and see if I hit first, because if not, then I burn this. Well, I don't think I burn. I don't know. We'll see. 25.
That will definitely hit.
All right. So I believe it needs to make a. Let's see. Next time I hit a creature with an attack, a writhing mass of thorns and vines appear at the point of impact, and the creature must succeed on a strength saving throw, which it probably will, or be restrained by the magical vines. So I need a basically a 13 strength save from the monster.
Oh, it does not get a 13. It rolls terrible. It only gets a 9.
Wow.
All right. Is it a large creature or is it a medium creature?
This is a large creature.
All right. It gets it at advantage, unfortunately.
Okay, so let me make a second roll real quick. Oh my God. I rolled twice and I got a 9 both times. No, it fails twice.
All right. Well, at least that is cool. All right. Pierce the point of impact, large because K. So it gets the restrained condition on it, and at the beginning of its turn, it'll take a D6 damage.
Okay.
And but it also takes my damage as well. So on my turn, so it's going to take 6. And Tez is now running. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it gets an attack of opportunity on me if it wishes to take it. It might be saving that attack of opportunity for someone else.
Even being restrained.
What is the restrained condition?
I think it's just it can't move. It can still.
Its speed moves to 0. It gets a negative on dex attacks, and all attacks against it are at advantage.
Oh, okay.
It can still swing against you.
Yeah.
I tried.
All right.
So
all of his attacks have disadvantage.
Oh, but that doesn't include attacks of opportunity, right? Or
Yes.
does it?
All of his attacks.
Okay, so this is the first time. Okay, so the first time it rolled a 15, I have to roll a second time.
Yep.
Second time, oh. So it got a 15 and a 22. What is your armor class? I have to take the
It was 15, so it will hit me.
Okay, so it does hit you with one of its tendrils. And wow, you take 10 points of damage.
Ouch. Yeah, I mean, pretty much that hits me. I probably slam against this wall here and
see,
make my way there.
One arm shoots out, and you can see this coiling, writhing mass of tendrils shoot out and slams you square in the chest. It literally picks you up off your feet and throws you against the wall. You definitely feel like you crack some ribs as you hit the wall with a loud bang. And then the arm retracts, and the creature spins and seems to face off against Julius.
Okie dokie.
That
My turn is
was
done.
that was Tezical. Ferris, you're up next.
Okay. The door that we went through, does that swing into the room or into the maze?
The door.
The
Oh,
one
I'm sorry.
blocking?
Which door are you referring to?
The one
Right
right
about-
behind Julius.
The secret door.
Oh, the secret door next to Julius.
I always imagine secret doors as being like pocket doors. They don't swing either direction. But that's just me.
Depends on the door.
So the secret door that you guys used to enter the room, you had to push it to enter into the room. So the door, actually, no, that wouldn't work. You guys had to pull it open. You guys had to pull it open in order to enter the room.
Okay. I use my action to literally pull Julius by his armor to the square above me.
Okay. So moving past the creature, would that, I think that's an attack of opportunity, or is it?
No, it only gets
He's
one.
already taken
turn.
that.
Oh, it only
Yeah.
gets one. All right, so that's fine. All right, well, you can definitely pull him with you, unless, of course, Julius resists. If he resists, then you guys, basically, you stop, and he stops there, and you guys start grappling. Julius, are you going to allow yourself to be pulled out of the room?
Yes, I will.
All right, so go ahead and place yourself in the other room. Anywhere within 5 feet, yeah, that's fine. Okay, then that would take us next to Breepine. You are up next.
So I will shoot the guy again with a ray of frost, hopefully. And so,
A 24 hit.
yeah, for 3 damage.
Okay, you do damage the creature. The small, slender beam shoots out, and you can see that it does hit it somewhere in its upper shoulder area, and it does do damage.
All right, then, because I can't see what those guys do, I move 20 feet, see everyone there, say, God damn it. Yep.
Yeah, that was gonna say you should have probably just ran.
You could fit under their legs.
I would have thought they moved. So I'm now standing here.
Did you fit in the same space as one of the other characters? I thought
No.
small characters could fit in the same space as a medium character. I might be thinking of something else.
Okay, Mike, I'm going to ask you if I can use my free action, which would normally allow me to move 60 feet, to snatch the halfling up and slam the door closed. Officially, I'm only allowed to use this for a dash, disengage, or hide action. Could I call it a disengage to grab the halfling, throw her into the next available block, and slam that door closed as my disengage?
I will I will allow it. Why don't you make a strength roll? Because you already did this with the paladin. So why don't we?
That was my action though.
Okay. So for this one, why don't you go ahead and make a strength roll? And let me. If you succeed on the strength roll, then you're able to grab her as well and pull her into the room and kick the door closed.
That should do it with a natural 20.
All right. Yeah. So she runs up and you basically grab her by whatever you can, her robes, her arm, whatever, and you pull her into the other room.
It's a gnome toss instead of a dwarf toss.
As long as you don't tell her that. And then you kick the door and the door slams shut. And that would take us, well, technically we're out of combat unless someone's deciding to open the door again.
I'm not opening the door, but I am going to brace it.
Okay.
I'm going to basically lean into it to make sure the creature doesn't come through the door.
And while he's doing that, Mike, I'm going to reach in, grab out 2 pythons from my back and the hammer, and then literally nail this door shut.
Okay. So you guys are able to achieve this. I won't, break it down into the minutia of what happens. The door rattles, and you can feel the creature is definitely pushing against it, and you can hear the baby cry. But you guys, with a combined effort, are managed to hold the door closed, and you're able to take a couple of the pitons and nail them into the ground. And after a couple moments, the struggling on the door stops and subsides, and the sound of the baby's cry fades away. And after several long moments, you guys are left alone with just yourselves, and an eerie silence seems to wash over the area.
Is the blind guy still there?
Yes, he is. And he's looking very confused.
Now, was he blind or did he have his tongue cut out?
Yes to
I don't
both.
remember. Oh, okay. So
Yes to both.
he's fun all around.
Okay, so what do you guys do next?
I turn to the paladin and say, pace yourself. Hell is empty, and all the devils are here.
Did you say pace myself or pay myself?
Pace. He said pace.
Like the salsa.
Yes, we should find some place to rest comfortably.
But haven't we all used our hit dice? I mean, resting is, unless we take an 8-hour rest, which I don't think is going to work here, I don't think resting is going to help us. That was the problem last time, is we've used all of our hit dice. We don't have any potions. No one has any spells.
Well, then we have no option but taking an 8-hour rest.
But is it safe? I mean, well, probably
It doesn't
not.
matter if it's safe or not. It's going to be safe. It's not going to be safe if we don't. We try to kill that thing. It's not going to happen.
There
So
are plenty of beds back by the well.
So where should we hole up? I mean, we could go into, say, somewhere like here. So we're basically facing the door in case it bursts open and we can prepare. Or we can just get the hell out and go back up, back up here somewhere.
Or we could come down here where nothing can come except from straight forward.
So basically, what you guys want to do is move yourselves into a place where you are cut off from escape.
No, I was thinking about that. Yeah, it's the kind of the thing.
So why don't we try this well area, or we could simply go back upstairs to where the beds are there.
Yeah, I'd go back upstairs.
Yeah, and can we try and free this guy?
Screw that guy.
Weren't we coming down here to save somebody?
The baby. that
No,
was
the baby
crying?
was upstairs.
Oh,
It was upstairs. The father was downstairs.
Right.
oh, is this the father? Maybe.
Maybe.
It had a baby head. It had a baby head.
What?
Well,
It had a
upstairs-
baby head.
Upstairs, from what the two children told you, upstairs the baby was crying, and you guys were supposed to check that out. Upstairs, you found the two children. You found a crib with blood in it, but you didn't find a baby.
But the children told us to come downstairs to help the father.
Yes, that is correct. They did say that.
So let's help the father, assuming this is the father. Maybe if we take him and go back up to the first floor, we can leave.
A comment from Jonathan says, "Didn't the GM say a few sessions back that resting in this place will kill you?" I don't remember saying that. Let's hope that's not right. No. As far as the players know, resting for prolonged periods of time will not kill them. Jonathan, stop reading my notes.
I enjoyed the as far as the players know. That was the best part of that. Okay, now how is this guy? Is this guy like manacled in here?
Yes, he is manacled, both wrists up on the wall. The chains are rusty, but they appear solid.
That
Perhaps
is not in my wheelhouse.
perhaps
Not
it
mine
needs
either.
strength, or
Okay, hold
maybe
on.
somebody that's really good with locks.
Yeah, okay.
Not just as doors or windows.
Yes, 17. Well, actually, no. You would. Are you rolling strength, or are you using your thieves' tools?
Thieves' tool, so 22, I believe.
But the strength was for pulling the halfling into the room.
Oh,
That's correct.
sorry, my bad. Okay, yeah, that's enough. 22 definitely will free the prisoner from the chains.
Wait, why is it not 17? Not that I don't want him to. I'm just making sure I understand what's going
I believe
on.
I have advantage with that, don't I?
No, your thieves tool gives you proficiency.
Oh, okay.
Without the
never mind.
thieves' tool.
Well, 17 would work.
17 then.
A 17 works too. So he is free. He looks like he hasn't eaten in a while. He's on his feet, but he doesn't look very strong. But he's able to move around on his own.
I hand him off to the halfling,
Okay.
and I am going to start going towards that well room.
Okay. Is everybody moving back towards the well room as it's being
Yes.
called?
Yep.
Yes.
I'm
Tony?
going back towards the well room, complaining about how I don't like resting up in rooms with multiple exits because it's harder to guard.
We do have the bear trap there.
Yes, we've got the bear trap. And we can take these beds and pile them up in front of the other entryway.
And where's the well room again? That is.
And how are we blocking off the well so slippery, slimy, tentacled water monsters don't come out of it?
I don't know. How
Block
are
it.
you blocking that off?
I'm not a
You
fool
lock
of a
it
toad,
very
so I'm not
carefully.
going anywhere near the well.
Yeah. I have nothing.
I'll tell you what, I got an idea for you. We'll grab said table. I'll bring it
That
to the
table was
well
already piled up.
right here.
But wait a minute, are we taking
Flip
those?
it over, legs up, Mike, and I will actually sit on top of the table.
But that table was already piled, blocking this stairway up there. Are we undoing that?
No, that's a different table.
No.
Oh,
This
no,
table-
I remember 2 sessions back. Yeah, all right.
So, I mean, we can take it off the stairs, but...
That's basically what I'm going to do, Mike.
Okay.
I'll pop it over the well and sit on top of it. I only have to rest for an hour to use my 1 extra hit dice to regain that. I don't have to sleep or rest for 8 hours. So basically, I'm taking watch.
Okay, so where's everybody? Because it looks like you guys are scattered. Julius, it looks like you're still down by the secret door. Tez, you looks like you're in the room where you found all the creepy stuff.
Yeah,
And,
because I'm not sure where this well room is.
Scroll
okay.
Scroll north.
all the way to the top. Scroll all the way
Second
to the top of the
floor.
map.
Ah,
I guess relatively first floor for the dungeon.
So then everybody is reconvening there. Yes, everyone's going up there. All right. There we go. All right.
How long does light last for?
Okay, so you guys are all going to use this room for an 8-hour rest. Is that right?
I do believe that's the plan.
Okay.
That is the
Are
plan.
you going to use the beds that are in the individual rooms, or are you all sleeping in one room? Are you guys
I
taking
don't do it.
watches?
I kind of I'm gonna I mean Tez is gonna sleep out in the near the well area. He's not gonna
Okay.
grab a room.
All righty.
I will sleep right back here, but I will use my own bedroll and, roll myself up.
Yeah, it's probably safer that way.
Okay.
Whatever beds are not being used, I'm going to stack here.
That is
Okay.
a good idea. I will help Julius in doing that.
Right. Major renovations being done. Good. Good.
I'm going to keep one of the beds for myself to use.
Okay.
Well, you can do like the Princess and the Pea thing, where you could just like climb to the top mattress and sleep up there.
Yeah, have enough.
All right. So it looks like you guys are all sleeping in the general area. Again, are you going to be doing watches, or are you guys all just going to go to sleep?
As stated before, I'm sitting on top of that table. I'm going to be doing a watch.
Okay.
Yeah, I will. I think still like we should probably help Ferris with watches. So I will take a first watch,
Okay.
for a 3-hour watch, and then I'll get some sleep.
3-hour tour.
I will take the last watch.
Okay. So looks like we got 3 people doing watches. You guys are doing.
I'll do a watch. Well, how many are there? So there's 6 of us? No, 5 of us.
5 of us.
So
I'll take-
for 8 hours,
Can
Well,
casters who
six-
need
six-
8 hours do a watch?
yeah. And all we got to do, we just can't fight or travel. I can sit there just watching out. It still counts towards my 8 hours.
Yeah, it's no longer a sleep thing; it's a just rest thing.
Mike, I'm
Although-
gonna take a wristwatch.
Although if we don't sleep, then we start building up fatigue, which is or exhaustion. That's it.
Yeah, but if I sleep 6 hours and do a watch for 2 hours, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. You're not going to gain exhaustion on that.
Okay. All right. So 8 hours. Let me make a roll to find out if you all die a grisly death, and then
Hope springs eternal.
If we do, I blame John.
you all don't have the most pleasant sleep. Not too surprising. You are able each to get a couple hours of sleep, but the sleep that you do have has very troubling dreams and nightmares. You do receive the benefits of sleeping for 8 hours, and much to your surprise, 8 hours passes. You do hear some very odd noises. You hear the baby crying. You can hear, even though you guys are down underneath, you can still hear the house creaking and groaning. But these are noises that you're able to channel out. You're able to ignore them for the most part and get sleep. But like I said, it's definitely a very unsettling rest. But you do receive the benefit for sleeping for 8 hours, for resting for 8 hours.
Okay. Awesome.
So those of you that rested 8 hours, I think do you get hit points back? Is that
we
right?
get all our hit points back, and we get half of the hit die we spent back. So, like for example, I get my 10 back that I lost, and I used 2 hit die, so I get 1 of those back.
There you go. So,
now, do we get any sanity back?
for rest of 8 hours, I'm checking right now. I think the answer is no, unfortunately.
But does that reset our 25%?
It does reset the 25%, but unfortunately, you need to rest longer in order to restore some of your sanity. Hang on a second. Oh no, you get your whatever your charisma modifier is. You get that back in sanity. So
I'm gonna be sad, aren't I? Oh no, I'm not. Okay.
So you get 2 points back, or your maximum, whatever's. So everyone. So what does that put your sanity at?
I'm at
Only
60
one.
out of 63.
I'm sorry. Say again, Julius.
I'm at 60 out of 63.
Okay. Not too bad.
So if you don't have a charisma modifier, you don't get anything back?
Unfortunately, yeah, that's how that goes.
Nice.
Reginald, you're back at full.
Almost full.
Oh, how much are you down? 1?
Oh, I am up full. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought so.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
If you have a negative charisma modifier, do you lose sanity?
No, I wouldn't be that mean. So Tez, it looks like you're back at full again, and Bree Pine, I think you're at full as well.
Every time you sleep, you get crazier and crazier.
Yep.
So you're saying that's just for the beautiful people. The beautiful people.
So once you guys wake up, what do you do now? Or once everyone is rested, I should say. What do you guys do now?
What happened with dude that we unlocked? Did he stay with us?
Well, he's blind and he's mute. So yes, he would be staying with you.
I will care for him as well as I can. I'm going to try to feed him.
Okay. He does take some. It looks like he's malnourished, so he does take some food. It's very difficult to communicate with him. It's very difficult to try and do anything with him because while he can hear you, he obviously has a very hard time trying to express anything because he gestures with his hands a lot. So all you know is that he is a local person from town, and you're not sure how he got here. You're not sure how long he's been here for a little while. Probably he doesn't know how long though. He has no idea how long he's been here.
I'm going to break it down for him and tell him thumbs up yes and thumbs down no.
Okay.
And I'm going to ask him if he is the father, the owner of the house.
He shakes his head no.
He takes directions well, I see. All right. All right. So, yeah, then we're not getting out of here that easy.
All right.
I will ask him if he feels comfortable staying here by himself while we continue on.
He puts both of his thumbs down and shakes his head violently.
I will remind him that if we take him with us, it will put him in mortal peril.
He stops shaking his head violently, and he looks like he's considering his options. He kind of bows his head. He looks like he's resigning to his fate, and He's tugging on you like he wants you to ask him a question.
Will you stay here?
He gives you a thumbs up and shakes his head in agreement.
We'll do our best to come back as soon as possible and try to get you out of here.
He makes I don't want to say he makes the sign of a cross, but it looks like he makes some kind of religious sign on him, and he kind of nods his head. It does look like he's paying penance or something like that, but I don't want to say he's making the sign of a cross because obviously that's not the genre we're playing in. So
Right.
So where are you going to put him? Because basically he's leaving it up to you to put him somewhere.
Keep him in this room with in one of the beds.
Okay. Then he pretty much is going to sit there. He's blind. Like I said, he's blind. He has no idea where he is. So he's not going to move. He's going to stay right there.
We'll put him in one of the beds. We'll give him some food, and we'll move the rest of the beds in so they block that door that he's behind.
Okay.
I give him some couple days rations, just in case.
Okay. So you put some water and some food within arm's reach of him, and then you take all the straw pallets, the mattresses, and pile them up in front of the door. So it's going to make it very difficult for anyone to get into the room. I mean, the door isn't completely blocked, but it's blocked enough that it's going to be a challenge for anyone to try and get to him.
So Julius, did you ask him if he is the father of the children?
Yes, I did.
Oh,
No,
what was the
not.
answer? He's not. Okay.
By the way, Mike, I'm going to give him a quote-unquote secret knock so that when we come back and start moving the beds out of the way, he doesn't have a heart attack thinking something's trying to get to him.
Okay, that's a good idea. So you guys have a secret knock between you that he knows that when you guys get close enough, that's the sound he should be listening for.
And I make sure that everybody is aware of this.
Okay.
Okay.
Very good.
The walls have ears, the doors have eyes, the trees have voices, the beast tells lies. Beware the rain, beware the snow, beware the man you think you know.
Right. we have a crazy prophet with us.
At least I'm not running us to our doom. Do we want to check the rest of this area to see if we can find something to help us beat that thing downstairs?
There are some areas that you guys did not completely explore. That is true.
Oh, yeah. Over here.
Yeah, I mean, if there's areas we haven't explored yet, and there's a chance finding something that's going to help us, then definitely.
Anything to make it easier to kill that baby. God, it feels weird being lawful good and saying that.
Well, I guess we could go up this way.
I hear a second vote for that. I'll third that vote.
Yeah, no, that sounds good.
Okay.
Step, jump over.
So just let me know the marching order. Who is in the lead? I assume it's going to be Julius again. But
It will not be me. I will be in the middle.
So I'm going to look both hallways.
Okay.
I don't have dark vision.
I know what you mean, man. I know what you mean.
You can see what looks like similar to the rooms below. It's a small door leading into what you would assume to be a crypt area.
Mm-hmm.
Thaumaturgy on the doors to see if they unlock. Or if they're unlocked, they should open.
The doors have been pulled open. Both doors look like they were forced open as if something from the inside was trying to get out.
That makes me feel good.
Yeah.
We're gonna waste all our spells again.
You're going to look in that one, Julius?
Yep.
Okay. In that one, you can see a stone coffin, much like the other rooms that you saw. The lid has been smashed on the floor, and the coffin from where you're standing appears to be empty.
No other exits?
No other exits.
All right. Well, I guess go down to the other door.
The other entryway is much like the one above. You can see the lid has been smashed open, and the coffin itself is empty.
That's not helpful.
I'll look inside.
It is empty. Besides the what you would find as far as a normal interior coffin, there's nothing else in there.
Well, we do have these two coffins over here that we didn't open.
I did.
Oh, did you?
Yep, last time. Mike, I rolled for investigation in the room that I'm in.
Me too.
Okay. Just as the paladin described, the coffins are empty. There's nothing in them but the slowly moldering liner of the coffin itself.
No secret doors or anything like that?
Nope. With that roll, you pretty confident you would have seen them.
Okay.
Same for me.
Same for you. Nothing outside of the wooden coffins inside the stone encasement.
Awesome.
Before we move any further, just so you know, these two coffins here, you guys moved on before I had a chance to look at them.
Yes.
Well then, let's look at them.
Yeah, let's move down that way.
And who will be looking in them?
Well, I'm in front of one of them, so I will look in it.
As long as you don't desecrate anything, I don't care.
All right, with that 5, I urinate on it.
Oh, no.
Oh, but it's the god of peace, so he's fine.
You find
It's okay.
absolutely
It's
nothing.
okay. That corpse is into water sports.
Right.
I was gonna say, does he have a paladin spell at like 5th level called Golden Shower? Family show. Not really. No.
Yeah,
Right.
there's nothing. There's nothing in that coffin. You can't
Less
see it.
family show, more Family Guy.
Yeah. Meg.
Okay.
Meg.
So there is nothing and nothing.
Nothing and nothing.
Is there any? Was this a hallway down here?
I'm sorry, where are you?
South.
South, next to the skeleton room. That
Oh,
little
yeah,
hallway.
that area you have not. You guys went into the room to the right here.
Yeah.
And
That's where the ghouls came from, right?
Yeah.
yeah, that's where the ghouls came from. You're absolutely right.
Okay.
So Reginald, if this was actually like Family Guy, then Julius would have like weird flashbacks that were non sequitur. Like, remember the time I was on the Cosby Show?
This coffin is filled with pudding pops.
Spend a half an hour on the ground holding his knee, going.
Todd, there is nothing in the other coffin. It is well, I'll correct it. There is a dead body that looks like it's been dead for a very long time, but there's nothing of interest or value on the person.
Wow, I suck.
Matt, you think there's a dead body here, but you're not sure.
Judging by the smell.
And that's my follow-up to Matt's area.
Again, there's a long deceased corpse, but nothing of interest or value on the corpse.
Okay. So I believe this is the only two ways that we haven't checked yet.
That is correct. So you went into, briefly went into this room to the right there where Julius is about to go into. That was an area where you saw a bunch of people in dark robes that were chained to the walls, and they all looked like they'd been stabbed through the heart. And
Yeah, that's not a happy place.
yeah, and there was a statue there, and you guys all got creeped out, so you left.
That was a good plan.
I thought Tez was the only one that went in there, and he said not to
Did
go
you
anywhere
say-
near there. So
Yeah, that's pretty much right.
Y'all gave this module a bad name.
There was another way out of that room, though, that you guys did see before you all decided to bug out. So if you look down at the very south wall, you can see that there's another way out of that. So,
I feel up here.
so Julius, you're just going to walk right in. Okay, all right. So you're lawful stupid, is that right?
There's a paladin.
This room originally I used my sense ability.
Yes.
And I detected something, detected undead in here, didn't I?
When you detected undead, yes, you did detect undead in here. That is correct.
And how many were there?
Hard to remember because it was there was a mix of those and the ghouls that you ended up fighting. I think I said 2, if I remember right.
Okay. Well, you know what? I'm going to blow my my ability again. One of my uses. And see how many are in here.
Save yours, and I'll use mine.
Mine tells me exactly like
Yeah,
where
I have pretty
are.
much the same thing.
You do?
Yep.
Well, why the hell weren't you using it before?
Because you kept using your thing before you got a chance to do anything.
No, I can use it 6 times a day.
I only use mine 3 times a day. Know the location of any undead within 60 feet of me that isn't behind total cover and isn't protected by divination magic until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
Is that town mayor actually a ghoul in disguise?
They were
Adam West.
the bodies are skeletons or they're actual bodies?
They are. It looks like they've been here for a long time. They are skeleton. They are skeletonized. Skeleton. They are skeletons. They are wrapped in robes, and they are chained to the walls. But yeah, they have been here for some time.
All right.
Now, do we have to make a sanity roll? Because I think I remember Tez had to make a sanity roll the first time he came in here.
Yeah. Yes, you do.
Okay.
So I am going to be holding my maul, and I'll go ahead and make my sanity roll.
Hey, I think I did okay. That's good.
Yes, you did fine.
Always good. Flail is better.
Did I do good?
Yes, you both are okay with the. I guess Tez described in very descriptive words what the room looked like. You guys are fine. So you were doing detect evil, is that right?
Well, yeah, I'm using my eyes of the grave.
Ooh,
Okay.
Eyes of the Grave.
Explain to me again what Eyes of the Grave does, real quick.
I know the location of any undead within 60 feet of me that isn't behind total cover and isn't protected from divination magic until the end of my next turn. Well, let me actually move into the room so I don't have to worry. Move me over one so I'm on top of this guy. There. That way I don't have to worry about cover.
So yes, you do detect 2 undead in this room.
So I should know exactly which ones they are.
Yes, they are here, and they are here.
Oh.
And as you detect them, they manifest and move to attack you.
Aren't they
Yay!
chained?
What's that?
Aren't they chained?
They are.
Pretending.
They separate. They separate from the wall, and they look like large wraith-like creatures draped in like a black cloak, and they lunge forward.
Ring wraiths.
Yeah, they look like ring wraiths.
When should we roll for initiative?
Go ahead and roll for initiative.
Finally, double digits.
Woohoo!
Not that that's going to help me.
All right. Let's see. We got everybody. We're missing one person.
Me. I'm getting there.
Okay.
Hold your horses, man. It's okay.
Ugh.
Awesome.
All right. So we'll do descending order. Ferris, it looks like you and Julius are acting at the same time, unless one of you has a higher dex.
Pretty sure I don't have the higher dex.
Okie
Time for
dokie.
the short bow.
All right. So what are you doing, Julius? It looks like Todd is. Todd, you can hit the one that you can see from that angle that you're at.
Does a 10 hit?
Unfortunately, I do not think a 10 hits. No, 10 will not hit.
I will also be hitting that one.
Okay. What weapon are you using again? You're using your maul?
The maul.
Okay. A 13. Yes, a 13 will hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Woo! $11 damage.
That is a normal weapon, right?
It is.
Hang on 1 second.
It absorbs the weapon and pulls it into itself.
It is still standing.
After all these years?
It looks like your weapon does seem to hit it. You don't feel like it. It doesn't feel like you connected with anything solid, but the creature does shudder a little bit when you strike it.
Okay.
All right, so the one that you just hit is going to take a 5-foot step. Ferris, did you roll yet?
For attack, yeah.
Okay.
That was the 10.
Sorry, you missed. I'm sorry, you missed. Okay, so then after that, it'll take a step and will face off against you and will attempt to attack you with its ability. Ooh, a 17 on the strength drain.
So it does strength drain? That's
Yes.
the damage?
What's that?
That's the damage. That's what it does for damage?
13 seems awful high. Hang on a second.
You take 13 strength damage.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'll be making a new character right now if that's the case. He's going to be a blind mute.
Yikes. Yeah, so 12 points of necrotic damage.
Okay, so I take half, so it's 6.
And your strength score will be reduced by 1d4 because of the strength drain. It reduces your strength by 1.
The paladin being whittled down.
Okay. Tez, you're up.
Oh, shoot. So I can't particularly see what's going on in the other room realistically.
You do hear the sounds of fighting, but yes, you're right. You have no idea what's going on in there.
Well, considering who Tez is, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He'll probably pay for this, but he's going to get himself in a spot where he is completely screwed. And basically seeing these two wraithy looking things, I am going to use a bonus action and cast Hunter's Mark on this one.
Okay.
So basically, if I hit it, it does an extra d6 damage.
Okay.
And I am going to hit it, not with my bow, but have to pull out my spear and kind of fight. So it is a 15 hit.
A 15 will hit. Now, Hunter's Mark only is for you and is only for this attack. Is that right?
No, it stays, and if that other person drops, I can move it as a bonus action.
Oh, all right.
So on this one here, I am going to, so I do damage. So it's going to be 5 piercing. However, because I have the Hunter's Mark, I will do an extra 5 damage. So 10 points altogether.
Okay, and that's a normal weapon, not magical?
It is a normal weapon. Yep, I do not have a magical spear.
Okay.
Nor a magical helmet.
Aww.
The creature is still standing, but it shudders at when you hit it with your spear. Okay, next would be Reginald. Your turn.
I'm gonna pull out my holy signal and try to turn them.
Okay, fair enough.
They gotta make a whiz save. What's the DC?
They both need to make a wisdom save?
Yeah, I'm trying to see what the DC is. See what that says.
The DC is 1. 1 more than what they roll.
Oh, yeah, right. It has it somewhere on the sheet. Yeah, I'm trying to see what the DC is. See what that says.
The DC is 1. 1 more than what they roll.
Oh, yeah, right.
Is it the same as your spell save DC?
Should be, but I'm not sure what the... Oh, there, save DC 13.
Okay, one
These
rolled
are
a 15, and that one saved. And one rolled an 8, and that one did not.
1 more than what they roll. All right, somebody's got the sound on the video, and it's echoing.
I think it's me.
But I'm
Hold
not
on.
sure what the...
Shit.
Oh, there.
Well, that kind of sounded like R2-D2.
Okay, so the one that failed is this one, and it needs to spend its turn basically moving away.
For 1 minute. For 1 minute, it can only use it can only use the dash action or try to escape.
Wow,
So
that's
it
like
pretty
10
much
rounds.
it does full move away for 1 minute, and if
Okay.
it can't get away, then it can't do anything.
It opens up an attack of opportunity.
It dodges. Oh yeah, he does get an attack opportunity.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, because I have my spear out. So let me go do.
There's a
attack.
good idea. Do damage to it so that it stops running away.
21 to hit,
That'll hit.
6 points of damage.
Okay. It still continues moving away. It doesn't stop moving because you hit it, right?
Yeah, I don't think it's
No,
it's-
it keeps running.
Matt is referring to probably Advanced Dungeons and Dragons.
No, it says right there. It is
Yeah,
turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage.
Oh,
It breaks the turn.
Reading is fun for mentals.
oh, all right. So then, are you still going to attack it? Then I guess would be my question.
well, no. If I had that knowledge, then no, I wouldn't attack it.
But would you have that knowledge?
Go ahead and make a roll for me, Tez, to see if you know the nature of undead creatures and how turning works. You could either make a religion roll, or I'll give you Arcana, I guess. Religion would probably make more sense, but I'll be generous.
I have Arcana, so let me go ahead and 20.
Okay, so with a 20, even though technically it's not Arcana, you know for sure that if you attack it, that would basically break the turning that the cleric is attempting.
Okay, yeah. So then I don't.
All right, so then you don't attack. He doesn't take damage. It does move away. So then that would take us to that shadow's turn. It's moving. It's going to move out of the room, but the last time you guys saw it, it's basically right here. But it'll spend its entire move moving away from you, so it disappears. And then that would take us to Breepine. You can go.
All right. So from where I am, what can I see down this hallway?
Oh, okay. 1 second.
I can see 60 feet in the dark.
We know. Stop gloating.
All right. So I guess I would not go down there by myself for damn sure. I'd need to move over here and be like, so nothing else for me to kill, eh?
Okay. Fair enough.
There's more, but kill this one first.
Isn't that a dead symbol on it?
No, that was the mark. That was sorry. I should have probably used something else. That's
Yeah, it has
I
Hunter's
thought
mark.
that meant it's dead. Then I'll shoot that thing. Sorry.
Well, I think it is dead, realistically, but
Quiet you.
Fuck off.
It was dead. Now it's undead.
I will
It needs to be
ray
re-dead.
of frost it.
it's dead.
I don't think that's gonna hit. Well, maybe.
Stick
You'd
a
like
fork
for it to
in
be dead.
Yeah.
Does 13 hit?
13, unfortunately. Yeah, actually 13 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
8.
Unfortunately, it hits.
So it's right there. 8 cold damage.
Right.
Did you say unfortunately a 13 hits?
No, I said fortunately.
Oh,
Okay,
Well,
that
and-
will.
I was saying Mike should have been saying.
Yeah.
All right, that will kill the creature. The creature is dead now with the ray of frost. Shoots out, hits it square in the chest, and then the creature kind of stops moving and lets out a grasping hiss, and then just kind of collapses into the ground and decorporealizes, I guess would be the word.
Discorporates.
Discorporates. Thank you. There you go. So that's it. What do you guys do?
I say maybe it's time for smoke.
It is 10 o'clock.
Yeah, it is 10 o'clock. All right. So why don't we
We'll
go
take
ahead?
a brief break, and then we'll come back.
Oh, I see
right.
how it is. Wait until my fingernails are wet and I can't do anything. Before we take a break.
Exactly. Now you know the true evil
Mm-hmm.
behind my character.
All right, everyone. We'll see you in 10 minutes or so.
All right. Be back in 10.
Intermission time. Time that stretch you've been wanting. And best of all, time to take your pick from that scrumptious array of tasty treats waiting for you at the snack bar, where the popcorn's poppin', the cold drinks are sparkling, the hot dogs are sling, the coffee is steaming, and a luscious treasure of confectionery delights with ice cream and candy and so much more to tempt any taste is waiting for you now at the snack bar. You'll be notified in plenty of time when the next show is about to begin.
How much shock can you take? It will haunt you forever. From the depths of evil comes a diabolic killer of beautiful women. The vampire's coffin. See a vampire's body stolen from its tomb. A psycho killer removes the stake so the vampire can again prey on beautiful women. It's in the vampire's coffin. And to complete a double night of horror, a monstrous nightmare of terror, turned loose in a fight to the death. The robot versus the Aztec mummy. They will bring you a night of terror. We dare you to see them, but don't come alone. The vampire's coffin. In an all-new double horrorama show with The Robot versus the Aztec Mummy. Presented in Hypnoscope.
Monster of the deep, with a blood-chilling pattern for murder. A flood of action, terror, and suspense that spell the Embalmer. She-Beast. Deadlier than Dracula. Wilder than the werewolf. More frightening than Frankenstein.
A young girl is murdered at a famous English boarding school near London. The newspapers call the mad killer the sinister monk.
Help! Help! The monk was here!
I'm scared. I'm so scared.
Help!
Who is he? Who is the sinister monk?
What was that?
Whoever gets in the way of the sinister monk is a dead man. Scotland Yard uses every means at its disposal to capture the ruthless murderer. Who is his next victim? Don't miss the sinister monk.
The terror of the unknown reaches out from forgotten centuries, and a horror legend 2,000 years old comes alive as a hideous demon rises from the grave to bring a new high in horror to the motion picture screen. The Vampire and the Ballerina. No one is safe from this monster of the night, this creature from the crypt of the living dead, who stalks the countryside in search of victims for his insatiable bloodlust. The Vampire and the Ballerina. Into the evil domain of the Vampire King comes a company of beautiful dancers. And the most desirable of them all is the ballerina. Helpless in the grip of his satanic power that brings everlasting enslavement to her soul. The screen has never reached such heights of fright, such soul-shivering suspense, such heart-stopping horror. You will remember for always the startling, haunting motion picture, The Vampire and the Ballerina.
And we are back.
All right. First off, I just have to say, Fritz the Cat, that was made what, in the 30s?
Well, that's Felix the Cat. No, Fritz the Cat was made in the 70s.
It might have well have been Fritz. Yeah, if that was like the 30s, I didn't realize they were that into bestiality.
It was
The
actually
cat going after a little girl.
it's the 20s. It was a different time.
Oh,
Okay.
Bugs
So
Bunny does it all the time. Bugs Bunny will go like, auga. Look at everybody in Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
But the princess and the ballerina.
Okay.
Yeah, the sinister monk and the princess and the ballerina have to be like a convention game
The
at some point.
vampire and the ballerina.
The vampire and the
Oh,
ballerina.
man, those are bad.
But we are back.
So you guys have bested your foe. What do you do?
We just still have the other foe we have to deal with eventually.
I'll let everybody know about that hallway leading down that turns towards this room.
Okay.
I go to behind.
We got him in a minute until that other guy comes back.
Yeah, because he's gonna run as far as he can from us, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, perhaps we should go after him.
Yeah. If you want to lead up, Julius, I'll come behind you, or I'll lead front, or Ferris.
Of course.
I say, why don't we just wait here for a minute? Because if he's in a narrow 5-foot hallway, only the front person is going to be able to fight him, really.
Well, because he might not come back, and then he could surprise us at any point.
So I say then somebody should wait at the top of that hallway because it wouldn't surprise me if they connected.
Mike, what do I see?
What do you see?
What do my dark eyes see?
Look with your special eyes.
A door?
Yes.
Looking in paladin vision.
Yes. Is the door locked?
No, the door is not locked.
Door should be wide open unless the guy stopped to close it behind him.
Or unless he can go through walls.
Or reality ends.
Or somebody else is in the room to close it.
So the door is not locked. There's something suspicious about this.
Yeah, you're going to open it up and he's going to be sitting on the toilet.
Trap finder. Anybody know how to look for traps?
Mike, do I get anything on investigation?
I'm sorry, say that again. I didn't hear you.
Do I get anything from investigating the statues?
You can see there is a statue here of a very regal-looking man. He is dressed very nobly. You don't see anything here that would be unusual. It's looks like somebody put a lot of work into the statue itself. The wide alcove that you're standing in shows a giant stone statue carved to the likeness of a gaunt, pale-faced man wearing a voluminous black cloak, his pale left hand resting on the head of a wolf that stands next to him. In his right hand, he holds a smoky gray crystal orb. And like I said, with investigation, nothing, you don't see outside of somebody spent a lot of work on this statue. You don't see anything here that would.
Okay. Does this have any religious meaning that I would understand?
Unfortunately, with that roll, no. You have absolutely no clue what significance this statue has.
You absolutely think it's the Lord and Savior of this land.
And there's an orb in his hand?
Yes, there is a crystal orb of smoky gray color resting in his hand.
All right, I'm going to check that for traps.
Okay. It does not appear to be trapped.
I remove the smoky orb.
Okay. Please make a sanity roll.
Bum, bum, bum.
Your mind is assaulted with horrific imagery, mostly of people being torn apart in a grisly fashion. You have difficulty.
So Saturday night, that's basically what you're saying, right?
Wow, you lose 6 sanity. It takes some time for you to. Yeah, it takes a little while for you to get rid of the images from your head. And like I said, they're pretty graphic. This only happened once you touched and picked up the orb. Do you hold on to the orb, or do you drop it, or do you put it back, or?
No, he continues to hold it and begins muttering to himself.
Okay.
Last night, I saw upon the stairs a little man who wasn't there. He wasn't there again today. Oh, how I wish he'd go away.
Okay.
Almost as if I'm trying to enact my will over it.
Okay. You get the idea that Julius has been calling for you for some time now. You don't know how long he's been calling for you, but he says, "Is there somebody that does traps? Ferris, do you do traps?"
Anybody know how to find traps?
Julius, you notice that Ferris looks very. He doesn't look like he's with you right now. Ferris has left the building. Please leave a message. We'll call you back.
Well, I've lost more than 10% of my sanity at this point in time, so
yes,
I don't know what that means in this game.
I don't think that means a
usually
madness.
6 points in a hit means you don't walk away nice.
No, you don't have a
Where I come from, at least.
not a madness yet. When you lose more than 25%, that's when you need to worry. But right now, you are just reeling with a mind full of alien images and horrific things that seem to have been assailing you from the crystal orb. Do you go over to the door that Julius is motioning towards?
Okay, well, I guess I don't have any reason that I wouldn't.
And do you pocket the crystal gray orb?
Of course.
Okay.
How big is it?
Weighs about 2 or 3 pounds.
Yeah, I've lost more than 25% of my sanity at this point in time.
Oh. Well, that
Mike, you're supposed to keep track of these things.
Well, wait a minute. No, you were. What were you at before you?
I started at 45. I'm down to 33. I don't get sanity back from resting, so.
No, but 25% resets when you get an 8-hour sleep.
Oh, okay.
So it's 25% from 39, which would be 29, 39.
29.
Yeah. So you're fine. No madness yet.
For the moment.
Okay, he tears himself away from the glorious images and then turns like, it's Saturday and goes and checks out the door.
Okay. So go ahead and make a roll if you're going to attempt to look for traps on the door. I'll do the honors and move you over there.
Yeah, Tez is just looking at all this like it's bad juju.
I guess that's for detecting traps.
There doesn't appear to be any traps on the door.
And tools away.
The door is not locked.
The door is not locked. Do you open the door?
Sure.
Okie dokie.
Jump scare.
And that is what you see when you open the door. Let's see. You can see a table, 2 chairs. You can see 2 candelabras that are in the corners of the room. Neither of them are lit. You can see there is an empty clay jug on the table and some other dishes and cutlery. And then there's 2 ways out of this room. Where there's one in the north wall and there's another one in the west wall.
You check north, I'll check west.
Okie dokie. Starting with the north wall, this is what you see from where you're standing, Ferris. Starting with and then the west wall. Julius, it looks like it opens up to a room of some sort. You can see some furnishings as you look further into the room.
What is this?
Tez is going to move over here.
Okay. And Tez, congratulations, you connect the dots.
All right. Then I'm just going to basically say, hey, this room loops around, so if that weird cloaked ring wraith thing it went this way, it might be circling around, so just
It's probably eating the old man while we talk.
Well, he's a tasty snack, old man. Some Old Bay on old man, and hey, it works.
With that being said, do you all want to stay here and keep checking, and I'll go check on the old guy?
No. Don't split off. Don't split off from us. We already know that is bad news.
Split up. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, watch any movie of horror movies from the 80s, and that's bad.
Yeah, but I can't just let some innocent guy who can't even see it coming kill him.
Well, let's just check this other hallway first.
Yeah, let's
Sure,
just check this.
while he's getting killed. Okay, yeah, no problem.
No, because if he had gone back north, that would have put him closer to us, since I had been up in that hallway.
Yeah, we would have heard him run by.
Mike, be
Yes?
more descriptive. Can you describe this thing more? Did it make sound? Did we hear it run?
Outside of a hiss, it didn't make a sound at all. It doesn't seem to have really a corporeal body. I mean, you did see 2 kind of arms coming out of it. It had a head, but it looked more and more like just a piece of black, shadowy mass. It didn't look like it really had much of a form. Let me see if I can show you what it looks like.
Well, the thing is, if Greg turned it, then it shouldn't have been able to go closer to him, and going back up north would have been going closer.
Yeah, because it would have been 10 rounds by now, and I hate to get all like meta, but it has been 10 rounds, so if anything, he would probably be returning back to us at this point, wherever he was.
Yes. In theory.
In theory.
All right, David, you win the internet, because people jerky is pretty awesome.
People.
Calm down there, Jeffrey Dahmer.
Well,
Jerky.
look, you are right in that doorway, so step down the hall and see if the monster's there.
Yeah, I mean, you had to look around the corner for the smoke monster before, so might as well continue the pattern.
Come on, Charlie Brown, kick that football.
Mike, this is the wall?
Which is the wall?
This, where I'm hanging.
Looks like it.
Let's see. Can I? Oh, I can probably move
That
it up
is
a
a
little bit.
wall.
Hold on. Let's see. There you go.
What do I see?
Ring wraith. No, sorry.
You see. You see. Roll for initiative.
Okay.
Should we all roll for initiative just for shits
Yes.
and giggles?
Yes. Everyone should definitely roll for initiative together.
Okay,
Wait. Let me get the term thing going first.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, it's
No.
already there. It works.
It's already there. Got it.
Julius has never been happier to run into a monster.
Oh, that's it, Mike, and the screen there? Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And that's me, apparently, because it's getting the drop on me.
That's you in the corner.
Oh, Matt, you have not been rolling too good with the initiative there.
No, I have not.
Not so good.
It totally gets the drop on me.
Not good. All right. Let's do this thing.
You can always roll a 3. You don't know that.
Wow. That's pretty funny.
Wow.
All right. Descending. So, Tez, you get to go first.
But I don't really do. I don't even know
unless-
anything's going on.
Unless Julius, unless you cry out or say alarm or fight or something, he doesn't know what's going on. He has no clue.
Basically, Mike, you can be the judge of when exactly the timing is. But yeah, basically, when I walk down this hallway and look around the corner, I go, "It's here!"
All right. Well, that's a free act. So,
All right. It's like,
It's here.
Ferris, did you hear a girl scream?
No, that's just Flanders.
Well, I'm going to be cautious. I definitely know Ferris is really good with a bow. So I'm going to come one and meow, meow, meow. I will probably regret this.
Yeah.
But I will come here and go, and then go, I don't think I can probably jab around a corner. Can I, Mike?
You know what? I'll give it to you at disadvantage if you want to
All right.
roll.
I dig disadvantage. All right. All the cool kids roll at disadvantage.
Yeah.
No, because then if I hit it.
Maybe if I rolled a disadvantage on my initiative, I'd do better.
So I roll a 9 on disadvantage. So yeah, not
No,
really.
I'm afraid that doesn't do it.
Okie
I will
dokie.
not hit. All right. So, Breepine, you hear, it's here.
It's here. It's here. It's finally here.
You could be like super brave and run through us.
But then I'd be in melee, and
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't be able to. I'd be at disadvantage to spell his butt.
Oh yeah.
So I guess I ready a cold, and if he comes out this direction, I'll blast him.
Okie dokie.
You're going to ready a cold and blast him if he comes in range.
A ray of
you're going to
frost.
sneeze on him and give him COVID.
Yep.
Okay. So then the next would be Ferris. Ferris, you're going to charge right into the room. God bless you. What do you do?
Yeah. Okay, so first thing I do is I give him a stabbing. First, I have to get my page to behave. There we go. This is the +1 short sword.
Yes.
All right. We have a suggestion from the crowd. Fireball.
Nuke him from orbit. This is the only way to be sure.
Only fireball. Nothing but fireball. Just
Does
fireball. All the time. Fireball.
14 hit?
14. 14 will hit. You can roll damage.
I think that's +1. So that should be 8.
8 points of damage.
Yeah, it's +1 damage, right? It's not +1 to hit.
A magical weapon actually is +1 to hit and +1 damage.
Oh. Okay, Matt, I don't know what you were telling me last week then.
Or I could
I'm telling you.
You told me I didn't get a +1 to hit. I only got a damage. I thought there was something new in D&D. By the way, should take an extra 4 points of damage, so that's a total of 12.
Okay, so you're doing your sneak attack, so that's 12 points of damage total. James, that's right. A magical weapon that's +1, it's +1 to hit and damage, right? I'm not hallucinating.
Yes.
Okay, all right. So you do 12 points total, is that right?
Correct.
All right, the creature is still standing, but yeah, you wound it for sure.
Yeah. That's when I disengage and go to here.
Run away!
Sneak attack and then run away. That's good. All right. Reginald, you're up.
I'll ready an attack to hit it with my snare if it comes into view.
Okay. Then it would be the shadow and Julia. Julius, I think you go before the shadow. What is your dex?
Not high. 12.
Your dex is 12?
Yeah.
All right. So it actually
I'm a paladin, not a ballerina.
If you're fighting a
technically you
vampire
guys go
man,
at the
if
same
you
time.
The paladin and the ballerina.
So
You
go ahead
make one
and do
hell
your
of a
attack.
ballerina, though. I'm going to tell you that much right now.
So I'm sorry, what now?
Go ahead and roll your attack if you're going to attack.
Okay. I will roll my attack. And I will attack.
Damn straight.
And I will smash him.
8 bludgeoning, is that right?
That is correct.
Okay. The creature is still standing. And on this round, while that happens, something emerges from the bed.
Naturally.
Oh, Gene Simmons from Kiss.
You got it.
Rock on, dude.
And now it's time for a rock ballad. No.
Is he going to attack the shadow?
Unfortunately, no. That's probably not going to happen. Although it is going to roll for initiative this turn.
All we need is one more so I can have a 3-man beating.
This looks like some kind of undead creature. You can see that its talons end in bloodied claws. And make a sanity roll for me, please.
Just me?
Well, you and Tez, you two are in the room and can actually view it.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, God. Oh, my. Hey,
Pork chop sandwiches. All right, that is not actually my roll. So my roll is. Oh, why do I have it on disadvantage? What the hell? Normal. I'm gonna re-roll that. Okay, so that's still not right. So that's gonna be 8 plus 4 is gonna be a 12. I can count.
All right. So Matt, you got a 5 on your sanity roll, so you're going to lose 3 sanity. And James, you don't lose anything. You make your save with a 12.
Awesome sauce.
Go.
All right. And this creature is going to roll. Well, actually, I'm going to roll for its initiative now, and it's going to start with this next round coming.
Come on, 4. We're going to have 3 15s, 3 4s. Yeah.
All right. So this creature immediately attacks you, Julius.
Uh-huh. All right, James, you have to start attacking me too, so I can have my 3-man beating.
It is going to attempt to claw you with its claws.
Of course it is.
It'd be weirder if it tried to claw you with its bite.
I know, right?
I know, right? 17.
It clawingly claws me with its claws.
All right.
Clawingly claws you with its claws.
Yes.
Poetic.
Yeah,
We can call it Claw McClawface.
Claw face.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Of course you do. How much damage do I take, though?
15 points of slashing damage.
Yeah,
wow.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm afraid so.
Yeah, so this is almost superfluous. Oh, look, I saved.
Okay. So what does that bring your current hit point total to?
2.
Oh, okay. You're still standing. What are you whining about?
Like I said, it's almost superfluous.
Yes, the dreaded claw job brings a clawgasm.
All right. So Ferris, it is your turn.
I go before the other two.
So this thing claws me, and I let out a yell of, "Oh shit!"
We're just gonna go. It's gonna make it easier if we just go in order. I mean, technically, you and Bree Pine and Tez all go at the same time, but I guess I don't know. We can go in list order, or whoever has the highest dex. Whatever you guys want to do.
Okay.
You have. Well, what's your dex? You're 16, right?
Oh, never mind. That's fine.
Actually, Tez, technically, why don't we go in dex order, and that way it'll make it easier for everyone. Tez, technically, you have the highest dex, so why don't you go first?
Okay.
We can move them around on that little list and put us in dex order.
All right. Good idea.
Good idea.
All right. So here's the problem, though. So if I try to run here, then this guy will get an attack of opportunity. But if I run here, then Ferris can't come in and do sneak. Well, actually, no. Ferris can run. No, he can't, because if he runs past me, it's still a sneak attack. So attack of opportunity. So one of us is going to have to be.
Take your beating and get it over with.
So
all right.
on my screen, there's only one monster.
Really?
Yeah.
I see 2.
Well, I don't. I'll just refresh my screen.
Okay. So, Mike, the ring wraith here will get an attack of opportunity.
Okie dokie.
With my AC of 1500.
1500?
Well, minus, a lot.
I get a 14 to hit you.
That misses me at 15. Yay! All right, so I skate over here. And I'm actually going to try out my new fancy ability that I took at 2nd level, which is 2-weapon fighting. So I'm going to hit this guy with a spear and
Okay.
then a dagger.
Go for it.
Magic helmet.
I'm cool that way. All right, so I will go ahead and hit with my spear. 21.
Spear will hit.
All right, and I'll see if I hit with the dagger. 15.
15 will also hit.
All right, so with the spear, is going to be 4 points of damage.
Okay.
And with the dagger, I'll have to remove any bonuses because it's just straight damage. So that's just actually going to be 3 points of damage with the spear.
So 7 points total.
Yep. So I go jab, jab.
All right. Both of your weapons strike, and the creature is damaged.
All right.
It lets out a very feral snarl and turns to face you.
All right, and I'm going to do bonus action since I can. Oh no, wait! My second hand attack was my bonus action. Never mind. Move on.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so then next, Ferris, now you can go.
Nice.
24. Wow, that'll hit. What is the total amount of damage?
I'm double checking here for a sec.
Okay.
So 5 plus 3. No, that's 8. Plus.
Well, I think this plus 6 is coming as if you took the critical, but you don't have the critical, so I think it's just straight up 8.
So, but you can do a sneak attack.
Oh, okay.
So he can roll a d6.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So since that 25 would have been a natural 20.
Yeah, but you don't get the advantage.
You don't get the advantage. It's just going to be 24, which will be the 8, but you can go ahead and roll a d6 to get additional damage for the sneak attack.
It still doesn't have a point. No.
So it's the...
Okay, so that would actually be a 9.
No.
Plus 2.
Okay.
So
that's 11 points of damage.
Is it 16 total?
11.
11.
And you're attacking which one?
The Wraith. The same way. So the same one I attacked.
Okay. That would kill the creature.
Loose.
Creature dissolves into nothingness.
Yay.
All right. And then Breepine, it's your turn.
I will come here and I will Ray of Frost. So that sucks. 23 to hit, but only 1 cold damage.
You do hit him. You dink him for 1 point. Okay. So then, Reginald, it is your turn.
Move back out here.
Okay. I'll stand on the table so I can see over his head. I will ready an action to... let me just... Should have checked this before. Sorry. What's the range on that? 60 feet, okay. I'll ready an action to cast Healing Word on the paladin if he falls unconscious.
Got it. Julius, it is your turn. You were Claude.
Yeah, it was.
I thought he was Julius.
I'm Julius Claude Van Damme. Anyway. I'm going to lay upon my hands upon me. Or something. Anyway, I am going to heal myself for 10 points.
All right.
Because, ouch.
That'll bring you back up to 12 hit points. And that'll end the round, and the Ghast goes. The Ghast is actually going to attack Tez.
Of course he is.
And he rolls a 13 to hit.
A 13 to hit will miss.
Okay, he misses you. Tez, it is your turn.
All right. I am going to play the jabby game again. So I first go ahead and stab with my spear, which will miss with a 9.
That
and
will miss.
I will go ahead and hit with my dagger with a 10. Woo! So both of them miss.
Swing and a miss on both.
Yep.
Okay, that takes us to Ferris. Are you striking again with your sword? You are. Unfortunately, 11 will
12
not.
is 12 is the actual number.
12 is the actual number.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you need a 13. That'll just miss.
Okay.
Brepine, you're up.
Alright. Yeah, I come here and I will. Oh, why don't we do? Alright. So, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Got it. He rolls a 6.
He does not make it. And takes 6 damage.
Okay.
I told the dead on him.
All right. It looks like we have a question from the audience. Is jabby a technical term? Why, yes, it is. It's actually from the ancient Greek of Jabus. Actually, that kind of sounds Roman. But anyway, yes, double hit is a jabby.
The next question is, when Ferris leaves the room, is the Ghast supposed to get an attack of opportunity? And Mary already answered it. Yes, he is using cunning action, which means that he does not get an attack of opportunity on it.
Yeah, disengage. I didn't announce it last time, though. I am repeating the action.
Wait, does it work? Does it work like that, James?
What's that?
Can he make an attack and then use disengage?
As a cunning action, yes. As
Yes,
long
I
as he
can.
hasn't.
That's his rogue ability.
That's his birthright.
Right. Okay, so as he's doing it as a rogue. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, because
So
it lets
what
you
cunning
do as a
action
bonus
you keep
action.
referring to is second level rogue ability.
Yeah.
Okay.
So no, he can run in, stab, and then disengage and run to the next state.
As long as he only makes one attack. If he did a second bonus action attack, then he couldn't because cunning action is bonus.
Yeah, it's a bonus action.
Got it.
And he has to have enough movement to be able to move in and then move back out.
Right.
But if he withdraws, he has to leave the dungeon.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly. Vlad rules.
Vlad rules.
Nice. All right. So then, where were we? Oh, I think it was Brepine just went, so then Reginald, it's your turn.
Same thing as last turn. I'm going to ready in action to cast Healing Word if either of the allies go down.
Okay, then that'll move us to Julius. It's your turn again.
I push him out of bed and I go lie down. No.
Alrighty.
No, I will attack him. Natural 20.
Nice.
Ooh,
Nice.
wow.
Go ahead and that's a critical, so go ahead and roll critical damage.
Wow.
Holy crud. How much is that?
Wait. Let me make sure. Hold on. Okay. So
27 points of
2d6
damage.
and 4. Okay, so no, it's 18 points of damage because this thing's just fucking weird. Because it's the normal damage is 2d6 plus 3, which is the 9. The double damage is 4d6 plus 3, which is the 18.
Okay.
So
I don't know why it does the plus, but anyway.
So you do 18 points of damage?
I smash his brains in for 18 points of damage.
Yes, you do indeed cave his head in. He is a dead creature.
Wow.
He's already dead.
Well,
And I say as I smash his head in, return to the grave, you filthy undead creature.
So basically what you're saying is he knocked him out of bed and now he's going to lie down.
Yeah.
Probably.
I'm going to go lie down now.
All right.
I am going to go into the room and I am going to examine the body because I like to keep inventory on these monsters.
It looks like a monster with pale skin. It has fingers that end in long, sharp talons. It has a mouthful of bloody fangs. It has no hair. It looks a little bit like a zombie, but very feral and a lot more savage than many of the zombies you've encountered so far.
I'm going to clip off and take a claw with me.
Okay.
And is that like a chest at the foot of the bed or something?
Yeah, I'll give you guys the room description real quick. This room contains a large wood-framed bed with a rotted feather mattress. There is an armoire that is closed. There's a pair of iron candelabras in each corner. There is an open crate that Tez is standing on, containing torches and a leather sack in them. At the foot of the bed is an locked wooden footlocker. And that is everything in the room.
If it's a footlocker, there must be shoes inside.
I'm going to step over here, sit down, and start ritually casting Detect Magic.
Okay.
So that'll take me 10 minutes.
All right. Fair enough.
While
Anybody
she's
else have
doing
any
that,
actions?
I lie down in the bed.
You're not joking. You're going to lie down in the bed. Okay. Fair enough.
Dude.
Lie down in the bed.
With the monster? Yeah.
Even I will push him out of bed. Even with my healing, I'm at half my hit points.
Okay.
Yeah, this would probably be a good point to take a short rest.
Yeah. Also, oops, wrong quote. Thanks, David. Actually, Jonathan, so is this actually a quote from Napoleon Dynamite? Do chickens have large talons?
They kind of do.
Reginald.
I don't remember. I only saw the movie once, and I didn't like it to begin with.
Did we not make the Pact of Silver? Did you not hear me?
What?
Did we not make the Pact of Silver?
What is the Pact of Silver?
I'm guessing he wants me to waste my healing spell now. If you want me to heal him now, sure, fine.
There should be ample silver there for his healing.
So
Looking for. Healing word target. There you are.
Well, thank you.
All right.
You're welcome.
I would hope that that's enough silver to heal the rest of the party, if need be.
I'm not hurt.
No, me neither.
Sure, rub it in.
You don't
Well,
need to pick.
That's your department.
Yes, it is.
So, is the footlocker locked?
It is locked.
What about and the wardrobe?
The armoire is not locked. Or wardrobe.
I will nip over here and open the wardrobe.
Inside the wardrobe, you can see a bunch of black robes that are hanging off of pegs.
And nothing magical in there?
Are you using detect magic?
Yeah, I just ritually cast detect magic.
I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Yes, there's nothing magical in there.
Great. So it looks like Ferris is over at the chest, so I will throw my magical eyeballs over there. And
Okay.
see.
That's disgusting.
Were you Olga from the
So
Dark Crystal?
Ferris, this looks like it is a simple metal lock. You don't see anything on the chest that would give you any kind of idea that there'd be a trap or any kind of thing like that. 22 will pick the lock. You unlock the lock, and the chest is ready to be opened.
Then I open it.
Okay. Let's see. Inside the footlocker, you see a cloak. Bree Pine, you know the cloak is magical. There is a small wooden coffer that is closed. There is a chain shirt. There is a metal mess kit. There is a flask. There is a bullseye lantern. There is a small pouch with some intricate tools inside, it looks like. And there is a tome with yellowed leather and clasped with some kind of ornate metal clasp.
Okay, I'd like to take a look at the tome since I'm there.
Okay. Bree Pine, you know that the tome is also magical.
All right.
So Ferris, you pick up the tome. It seems like a heavy tome. You've seen books like this before. This one looks a little more intricate than some of the books that you've seen in other places, though.
And when I open it up, does it eat my hand?
No.
Dead by dawn.
It does not eat your hand. It looks like it has pages filled with some kind of strange arcane writing.
You must say the 3 magic words.
Bippity boppity boo.
Oh. Platu. Arada. Nickel?
What?
Nickelback.
With a 23 Arcana, you can tell that these appear to be arcane spells, magical spells.
Definitely an N-word.
Oh, I've got need for this. Especially at next level.
But wouldn't the mage actually be able to possibly get use out of it?
I don't know. It depends on what spells are in here.
Well, I could probably read it and find out.
Yeah, because Mike, the next level, when I go up to Rogue 3, if I survive that long, Arcane Trickster is what I'm going for.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, you're pretty sure there's spells in here, but you're going to need to know, or at least someone's going to need to know how to read them or tell what's in them.
Well, I could let me see.
With a natural 20, I can't tell what spells are in this book.
Not with a rogue, man. Not until you reach that next level.
You can tell it's filled with magical spells. You can't tell what the spells are. You can only tell that there are certain spells in here. To actually try and get the details of the spells themselves, that would probably require at least some kind of at least basic arcane training. I'll clarify. Some kind of basic...
I'm sorry, do I magically become an Arcane Trickster at level 3, or is that why I have, Arcana and such in my background?
Well, if you do become an Arcane Trickster... When you do become an Arcane Trickster, yeah, you're able to read all of this information. I mean, technically, the way that it's supposed to be role played out, and you're supposed to go find a mentor, and he's supposed to train you and stuff like that. But we normally don't go through that. We just usually go ding, and you get the next level.
Okay, whatever.
So everything that's included in the Footlocker is in the chat message. So you guys just let me know who's taking what.
Don't forget, Matt, since we're taking a short rest, if you're still down, you can burn some hit dice if you want to.
Yeah.
Well, let me look and see what spells are in the spell book, because they might not be spells that I can use.
He hands it off to you.
Okay. So, Bree Pine, you look through the book?
Yep.
All right.
Nice.
There are several spells in here, some of them first level and some of them second level. I will include them in the chat, and you can go ahead and pass this information along if you want to.
Yep.
So since we are taking a short rest, I will end up healing myself the rest of the way.
Okay.
It's a Mexican baby.
There we are.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 first level and 4 second level.
Well, isn't protection from evil... Do mages get that? Isn't that a cleric spell?
I know the clerics do get that. I don't know if it's also a mage spell.
I thought mages got a protection from...
Well, they might, maybe.
1 sec, I'll let you know.
I got it. I'll look it up.
Not wizard. It is warlock, though. It's not sorcerer. It is warlock, though.
Okay.
Warlock, cleric, paladin. Warlock, cleric, paladin.
Okay.
So I can't use that.
The only other magical item that was in the chest was the cloak. Everything else is non-magical, besides the spellbook.
Well, we can just hold it because we can't really do anything till we got to learn the spells and whatever.
Yeah, full rest and all that.
Okay.
So there's the cloak of protection that might be good for Matt if he's going to stand up there and tank for us.
Anybody else volunteering to tank?
Oh, hell no.
No, nope.
Sounds like you got the job, sir.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, so you are
my character is very modest about it, and oh no, I don't need magical protection cloak and blah, blah, blah. And then, they force it on me. So
what is your hit point total now, Matt? You're at full?
Yep.
And you are going to take the cloak and wear it and so on and so forth?
Yes.
Okay, so it is a magical cloak of protection.
Which in this game does
+1, I think.
It's a +1.
plus one
to armor.
It adds a +1 armor bonus to your AC.
And I think saves too, right?
I think maybe. Let me check that. Is anyone else?
I want to open the small wooden coffer.
Yes, you guys are correct. While in the cloak, you get a +1 bonus to armor class and saving throws.
I put it in the chat. So yeah, it's a +1 bonus to AC and saving throws.
There you go. So Maddie, that will change your armor class. Your armor class is now a 17.
Yep. Trying to figure out how to add this to my saving throws.
So what's in the
small coffer is a wooden coffer that's closed. Open it up. You can see that there is 4 potions that are lying within the coffer itself. All of them are a light blue color. So Bree Pine, are you going to be taking the 4 potions?
Yes. Well, I mean, I don't know what they are. Does anybody have alchemy?
I don't even know what that word means. Well, I do, but
so it doesn't look like anyone can help you there.
How are the vials held closed?
They all have a cork stopper.
I will open one and take my little pinky finger and just tiny little bit and tap it on my tongue.
Okay.
See if anything happens or how I feel about it when I taste it.
Yeah, unfortunately, nothing happens. You don't get anything from a pinky.
Well, I will put them in. Actually, there's 5 of us. I'll give actually the other 4, each one of them. Because if I get hit, I'm just going to go down in one shot. So I'll give everybody else one of them. Say, I don't really know what they do, but we can, if we're in dire straits, we can try them out.
all right.
How did we determine the potion of healing was a potion of healing, by the way?
What's that?
I'm sorry?
How did we determine that the potion of healing was a potion of healing?
I think I told you guys that it was a potion of healing.
Yeah, but did it say that on the bottle, or do we have some way of determining that?
Well, it was labeled, and when he drank it, it actually healed him, so...
This is the same color as the other potions, but besides that, you're not sure if it's healing or not.
Wrote mysterious potion on my character sheet.
Mysterious potion. There's one for everybody except for her?
Yeah.
Yep.
Mysterious potion, okay.
All right. So is anyone taking anything else, or is that the only things you guys...
So someone with good aim might want to take the flask of alchemist fire. If I throw it, I will probably land it on my own head. Nobody needs a chain shirt.
No.
Okay.
Well, I guess I'll figure it this way. So, Ferris, what is your? I hate to meta here, but what is your dex?
So it's basically, will a chain shirt be an improvement over what you have?
Well, actually, I was talking about the alchemist fire because if he's a better shot with the bow, then it might
With
should
a
go to him.
thrown item.
16.
A good dex
Okay.
should take it.
I have 18 dex.
Okay. So here you go.
That's
Have this alchemist fire.
All right. I'll add that to the character sheet. I'll wear it on my belt just in case, for whatever reason, someone else needs to grab it off of there.
Okay.
Okay, we have a baby to go burn down.
That sounded so wrong.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, because we all know don't start combat too late.
Yes. No, if you guys run downstairs, you might be able to get this done.
Yeah.
All right. So, what are you guys doing? Are you going to go back down and confront the evil monster below?
Well, that's pretty much all we have left at the moment.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, looks like it. Unless you want to play 20 questions with the blind guy.
No.
20 yes or no questions.
So we're going back outside the room that we locked up?
Yes.
Okay.
So you guys are all down in the prisoner room area, again, where you found the blind guy. So just go ahead and place your guys wherever you are going to be before you open the door again.
Now, just for reminding, what did it look like when you looked down this chute over here?
What chute over where?
From the other entrance into that room.
This?
Yeah,
Oh,
that.
It was basically looked like a slide down into a watery pit when I dropped a torch there last time. There's some sort of portcullis there.
Oh, okay. No entry.
Which, by the way, Mike, if we're going back after this thing,
yes.
I intend to use that. I'm assuming I can shoot a bow through it.
So if you slide down there, there's a couple things. One, there's no way to get out of there once you get down.
Well, I wouldn't slide down there without tying off a rope
Okay.
up top.
Okay. Number two, you're not sure how deep that water is. It could be the same depth as the room that you're in, or it could be deeper.
Okay, so I'm gonna figure that out.
Alrighty.
Learn by doing.
So you're going to go ahead and tie off a rope and then slide down to the bottom so that you're in that small recess behind the portcullis.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to use this as a sniper nest.
The water in there is about waist deep once you get down there. Go ahead and make a tying off a rope is simple enough. I'm not going to bother with a roll for that. But make a athletics roll to navigate down to the bottom for me.
We're going to get in that room and we're just going to see a pair of legs sticking up on the other side of the...
14. 14 will get you down to the bottom. So you are down at the bottom. You are in position. And the bars are small enough. I mean, I'm not going to say it's at disadvantage, but it doesn't really offer a whole lot of mobility. But it's a big creature, so I mean, you should be okay as long as he doesn't go too far out of your path. Which actually, the only way that would make it really difficult is if he was somewhere along the north wall, maybe in the northeastern corner. If he got up in that area, maybe that make it hard. But outside of that, you should be able to get a shot. You should have a pretty decent line of fire.
Okay.
All right. So, are you telling everybody where you're going and what you're doing, or
might as well.
Okay. All right. So then it's common knowledge. Everybody knows that Ferris has positioned himself so he's behind the portcullis where the waterfall is.
Certainly hasn't taken any time to sneak about it.
All right. So the rest of you are in the room. Now, you guys had taken pitons and basically spiked the door shut. Is somebody going to remove the pitons and open the door?
But of course I will.
Okay. Removing the pitons, unless you're going to make an attempt to try and be stealthy about it, is going to be very loud.
Well, I think at this point...
I guess it's a moot point, isn't it? All right. Matt, are you going to try to be quiet, or are you just going to remove them?
I'm going to remove them with my maul.
All right. So don't even bother making a stealth roll.
I'm not.
If you wrap it,
no intention to.
But if you put a pillow over your maul.
All right.
I see he wastes no time coming to us.
Mike, did I see that monster all along from where I am?
No, when he starts removing the pitons, I'm going to say this is for thematic purposes. You're crawling your way down into the portcullis while he's removing pitons. So about the time that you're positioning yourself, you can see into the room. Do you have a light source with you?
Torch, yeah.
Okay, so you do have a torch with you? All right, the water from the waterfall coming down is the torch isn't going out, but it's definitely sputtering a lot. But you're able to find a crack or something you can wedge it in, so you can fire your bow and still see.
Yeah, can I get a sneak attack on when he reappears?
I'm going to say you have dim shadows. You can't really see very far into the room until someone else brings in a light source. Unfortunately,
it's more like is he aware that I'm there when I take the shot?
Oh, when you finally do make a shot, you know what?
You'd have to make in that case, you make a hide roll.
Yes. Why don't you go ahead and make a hide roll?
Or stealth.
Mike?
Yes? I'm supposed to be rolling that. Whoops. Sorry. Hang on. Right. Okay. I'll let you know if you get a sneak attack shot on him when the time comes. So Matt, you've removed all the pitons. Are you opening the door?
Is everyone ready?
Sure.
Ready.
Ready when we are.
I open the door.
Okay. So Todd, you do get a sneak attack. Was that the roll that you just made?
Yeah. Do I have advantage on it?
No, unfortunately not.
If he made his hide roll, he does have advantage.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Then beg my pardon. You do. So you do have advantage.
Oh, then he gets an arrow on the back.
All right.
Oh, initiative. That's right.
Yeah, I'm assuming I can do this before initiative. That I'm getting the drop on him, right, Mike?
Yeah.
Hey, check that out. I actually go early.
Wow.
I might even go first.
I don't know why I keep pitching Julius as Charlie Brown now. Like his armor has that weird zigzaggy thing in the front.
So, Meg, as I bust through the door, he should take, if I'm not mistaken here, 15 points of damage.
Okay.
No, 14 points of damage.
14 points of damage. Got it. All right. And then after that, we will start with, actually, Breepine, you go first.
Oh, wow.
So you go ahead and go first.
All right, so let's see. Well, fart.
All right.
Family
Well,
show.
I'm not really in any place where I can, and if I go into the room, I'm gonna 5, 10, 15, 20. If I move in there, I'm gonna be within his attack.
Mm-hmm.
So I am going to hold ready in action to when Matt moves. I'm going to move up and shoot a magic missile.
Okay. So you're holding your action.
I am
Next.
readying in action.
Oh, you're readying. Sorry, readying.
We don't hold actions anymore.
Yeah, 5e doesn't allow hold actions. It's ready. I mean, it's just kind of the same thing, but not really.
Which means a lot of people pee their pants because they can't hold it.
That's All right, Julius, you are next.
All right. Question, Mike.
Yes.
Is it possible to try and jump here?
That would be a 20-foot jump.
So that would be a no, right?
Yes. You're not a Jedi.
Well, no. I mean, I wouldn't be jumping from where I am. I'd be moving here first to try and get a bit of a running start, but and then jumping here.
Yeah, unfortunately, you wouldn't. If you made a truly amazing roll, you would be able to do it. You can always try.
That would be athletics, right?
What's that?
That'd be athletics?
Yes, you would have to make a truly amazing athletics roll.
Can you define truly amazing?
You'd have to roll 20.
Okay. Wait. Roll a 20 or get a 20?
You would have to get a 20.
Okay. All right. Can I, as I am running and jumping across to here, since I'm basically moving right across it, can I swing my weapon at it as I go?
I mean, that's cool. Like I said, you literally are trying to be a Jedi. I'll give it to you, but it'll be a disadvantage.
That's fair. So, which do you want first?
However you want to do it, Chief. You tell me. You just announce what you're doing first.
All right, I'll make my athletics roll first. There you go.
Wow.
22. Nicely done. I'm impressed.
And then I will attack and set it for disadvantage. Womp womp. So
you almost got plus 10 cool points, man. But
yeah,
but no, you couldn't stick the landing. Haha! See what I did there? All right, but no, you do this amazing leap over the creature, managing to miss all of its tendrils. You land behind it, but are you using your maul or your greatsword?
I was using my maul.
Okay, and you swing with the maul, but unfortunately, your footing was a little bit off, and you miss. You miss with the maul, and it comes down onto the dais with a loud crack.
Okay.
All right. Well done, though.
Thank you.
Ferris, you are now able to take another shot from your vantage point.
Yeah. Do I get my inspiration back, by the way, from the 8-hour rest?
Inspiration is, well, it's really when the DM wants to give it back, but...
Oh.
Right. You don't, no, you don't have your inspiration back yet.
And Breepine gets to go before him. Breepine held action until I moved.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. Thank you. Breepine, you get to go.
So I come up here and I am going to...
Pew, pew, pew.
Exactly. Spells.
Wait, where are you?
She's in the doorway.
In the doorway.
Oh, you're standing in. Okay, well, technically the doorway is here.
It is?
What?
Oh, have you guys been going through here? All right, then that's the doorway. That's fine.
That's the spot that looks like it's open.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, it's interesting. The secret door doesn't show up on your map. All right, that's fine. That works.
So 5 damage.
5 damage. Got it.
Pew.
Oh wait, I get to do that more times though, because it's 3 dagger. Dude, 3 darts.
Right. Oh, that was only 1 dart. Got it.
The second one is 2 damage. And the third one is 5 damage.
For a total of
12.
12.
Thank you. 12 points.
And Todd did well as well.
I did.
Nice.
Todd got a 19 and another 6 points of damage.
But I think, you would get sneak attack. Yep. So 7.
7. Okay. That would then take us to Tezzacol. Go ahead and go.
All right. So like a crazy cat man, I run out to here, still within its threatened area. I use bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark on it, and then I attack it with my spear with both hands.
Okay.
So you're going to do what a crazy cat man do?
I see what you did there. Ooh, 19.
Not bad.
19 will hit.
All right, so I actually have to manually roll this because for some reason it won't give me the 2-handed damage on here. So that is going to be, I'll just bring this up. So that's going to be a D8 plus 2. So 7 points. Oh, and it's 100 marks, so I get an extra D6. Awesome. So so that's 12 points. Yeah.
The total is 12?
13.
13. Thank you.
Because math is hard, T.
Or math is hard, TM. You can trademark that.
Oh.
All right. After Tezzacol, Reginald, you get to go.
Okay, so... 1 second. An action? Yeah, it's an action. Okay. I will disengage so I can run over here without him being able to hit me. Okay. Next.
All right. Next is the Unspeakable Horror. I'm going to roll randomly to see who he attacks. It is probably either going to be Tez or Julius. So
Julius is shinier.
Fight me! Why won't you fight me?
he is going after Julius.
Fight me! Why? Oh.
Get to the chopper.
So once again, the 2 arms shoot out, and it looks like it's going to try to attack you with the black tendrils.
Arms.
Yes, it is doing a multi-attack on you.
Come at me, bro.
First attack is a DC 14.
That'll miss.
And the second one is also a DC 14.
And that one will miss.
All right.
PC.
Woohoo!
Mike, you mean AC or DC? Like
I mean AC. Sorry.
Can't touch this. Da-da-da-da.
That was an AC/DC, man. Or if it was, that was too high when that came out.
All right. So then that would end the round, and then it's back to Breepine.
All right. We're going to do the same thing. So we're going to do...
I should have never died. Another 8 damage.
There you go. Another 8.
Pew, pew, pew.
All right. All right. Next is Julius again. Now, Julius, does everyone get benefit from the Hunter's Mark?
Nope, just me.
Just you. Okay.
Smash it with the maul. Or not. Actually, is there like a flanking advantage thing in this?
No.
Lame. All right.
Well, actually, it's really, in general, the answer is no, but the GM can use it as an optional rule, but it's not standardly a part.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want monsters getting advantage against us.
Mike, do I hit?
No. Unfortunately, a 12 does not hit.
And no advantage?
Like your friend had wisely said, do you really want the monsters to have an additional bonus to hit you?
I bang my maul on the steps in front of me and taunt it.
Okay. Taunt away.
Come at me, bro.
All right.
Your battle cry.
Ferris, you're up. 13 to hit will not hit. That'll be a miss. Okay.
Oh, hey, I have a question. Each round, I can hide
Yes.
as a free action.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, as a bonus action.
Bonus action.
Yeah, it's a free action, a bonus action, whatever.
Well, they're different things. A free action would be you shout, you suck. But a bonus action is like your cunning action or offhand attack.
Damn it, it's more like you knew what I meant.
Okay, so
like hide action, we've been referring to cunning action. We've been referring to for almost 3 hours now. So, if I hide, does that continuously give me the advantage if I roll sneak each time I attack?
Yes.
So, if you roll hide, would that give you a sneak attack?
Should I be rolling sneak every time I attack?
Well, you begin sneak anyway because there's people on either side of you within 5 feet.
No, but that doesn't give him
I would get the sneak attack bonus for that, but that doesn't mean that I have advantage.
Right. So, yes, if you have your bonus action, you can roll the hide every turn to try and give yourself advantage next turn.
So, rolling that right there would give that. Would I have to roll it ahead of time, or do I have to roll
the problem is that Mike has set up that he's rolling stealth. So you're going to have to remind him to roll stealth at the end of each turn.
All right, Mike. So roll stealth for me after that attack.
Okay.
But typically, you would roll your own stealth, but this time Mike's rolling it. for this campaign.
Okay. Unfortunately, you do not have stealth. The creature is aware that you are there.
Okay.
All right. So then next is Testicle. Go ahead and go.
All right. We are going to pull the dagger out with the opposite hand and do spear, which will miss.
Yes,
And
the 7 does miss.
does the dagger hit with a 14?
14. No. Unfortunately, 14 misses.
All right. I suck at this two-handed thing.
All right. Next is Reginald.
Okay.
Come on, Reggie.
Let's try this.
Good
17 hit.
Oh.
17 will hit.
Ooh.
19 radiant damage.
Ooh!
Dang.
Wow.
Only get one.
The creature is completely consumed in this celestial light. Where does it come from, Reginald? Does it come from your holy symbol, or is it like beam me up, Scotty? How does this manifest?
Guiding bolt. Yeah, we'll see the holy symbol. I like that. That sounds good.
Okay. So this huge beam of celestial light comes out, and it literally cores like a hole through this creature. Again, if the creature could scream, it would. You can see it definitely reel back with the attack. However, the creature is still standing on his feet, although it looks like it is grievously injured from the attack.
Grievous.
All right.
Like General Grievous.
Yeah, exactly. General Grievous. No.
So he's going to attack with 4 lightsabers.
No, he's not General Grievous. He's specifically Grievous.
So then the creature is going to attack. Unfortunately, Reginald, after such a blow that you delivered, he's going to actually attack you, or at least attempt to.
Oh, he's going to move away from us?
Yes. You hurt him and hurt him bad. So he's going to move to here.
Oh. Well, at least James gets the attack.
Oh, yeah, I get attack of opportunity. Woo.
Yes, you do, sir.
You want to put him down before he kills me?
17?
17 will hit.
All right. So. Oh, whoops. What am I doing? Okay, I got to press
21 points of damage.
So 8 points, but hold on. He has Hunter's Mark on him, which does an additional D6. 2. So 10 points.
Plus your
10
strength.
points total.
Yep.
Unfortunately, the creature is still standing. So he doesn't still attack you.
James,
It gets
Yeah.
2 it multi-attacks you. So here's the first attack.
before he kills Reginald, plus your strength.
Oh, no, that was plus my strength.
Oh.
Ouch.
What?
Oh, dear.
Yeah, because it was...
Reginald, he hits you with a 22 to hit.
Okay.
And you take 12 points, see?
Okay.
And the second attack...
Ooh, it magically does that. Cool.
7 attack is an AC, will attack an AC 14. Does that hit?
Yep.
Oh, dear. All right.
Oh, we need a new healer.
Well, at least one of us can go over and stabilize him if he's not below, like...
1 point of damage.
Nice.
I'm still standing.
Well, that leaves you with what? 3 hit points?
Mm-hmm.
Nicely done. All right. You survived. Repine, it's your turn.
Well, I've got 1 left, so
Pew, pew, pew.
Three.
9.
9 points.
The magic missiles strike the creature, and it is still lumbers forward, intent on trying to squash the poor little cleric.
Dang. This guy's got a lot of hit points.
You did 9 hit points?
Yeah, but he's got a lot.
Oh, yeah, he does.
Then his legendary action does no.
Yeah, right. Julius, it's your turn.
I mutter a brief prayer to Helm to provide protection for my little halfling friend, and I hit him with an 18.
An 18 hits. Roll your damage.
That is 7 points of damage. Wait. Well, it's enough to kill him?
That is enough to kill him.
Okay. I was going to say one of them is a 1 and I get to re-roll that, but that's okay. It was enough.
Say hello to my little friend.
So the creature seems to throw its head back and scream silently to the heavens. The baby cry seems to reach a keening wail, and then the creature completely falls apart and turns into this brackish water at your feet. You can see skeletons and bones of its previous victims fall out. You can see a couple of corpses of unfortunate adventurers that look like they met their fate. And you can see a small object that's maybe about 2 feet in diameter, that's white and appears to be in the very center of the creature as it completely crumbles into the water at your feet.
I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole.
Yeah, but
I am going to move across the water. I don't know how deep it is, so hopefully I'll make it to here. And then I'm going to climb the ladder thing, and I'm going to heal the halfling.
Okay. Very good. Go ahead and heal the halfling.
I will heal the halfling. I will use Cure Wounds.
Okie dokie.
Yeah. So that's D8 plus 5. 13 hit points.
You are fully healed, halfling.
How's everybody else doing?
I think
fine. Yeah.
I think the only person that's down on hit points, I think, is the paladin. No, he's fully healed too. Yeah, everyone's fine.
Never hit me.
All right, and the creature has been bested. What do you guys do now?
And look at that, we got 15 minutes left.
Is there anything down where it came from?
So, Mike, I take it that I was able to move across the water without a problem?
It's about knee-deep water, so yeah, there's no problem. I mean, like I said, you're moving through corpses and bones, but you don't have any problems moving through the water.
Okay, cool.
So, yeah, what's at the bottom of where the guy came from?
In there is a massive pile of bones and little else. That's about it. Bones, refuse. That's all you can see. It's a rather large pile. Ferris, you're going to search through the pile, or are you searching the area in general, or are you searching? What are you searching?
The altar.
It's just a black stone altar. It doesn't have anything written into it, and it is stained maroon with blood.
Mike, I am going to move back down into the water and search through the remains.
Okay. You see a couple of corpses that met their untimely end. You see a couple skeletons, and you see what appears to be a small bundle or something that's wrapped up in perhaps a piece of cloth or a blanket or something that's probably about 1.5 to 2 feet long.
I will retrieve that and bring it out of the water.
Okay.
I'll bring it up to the platform where Ferris is.
Okay. You remember when you struck the beast that this was probably almost in the direct center of the creature when it fell apart.
Okay.
I mean, everything happened pretty quickly, but it seemed like it was around the middle of the creature, or at least that's where it originated from.
Okay. And it's wrapped up in some kind of cloth?
It looks like it's wrapped up in some kind of blanket, a small blanket of some kind.
Like a baby?
Yeah, it could be a swaddling cloth. Sure, absolutely.
I will carefully unwrap it.
Inside, you can see a very well-preserved, skeletonized baby. Unfortunately, looks like it met its untimely end.
Yeah. All right.
Well, Reginald, is there a way to do a last rites or something?
Well, yeah, we could do that when we do the last rites for the kids.
Okay.
When we get out.
Are you? So then
Gotcha.
somebody is taking the baby's remains, I assume?
Yes.
Okay. Ferris, are you searching anywhere else, any other place?
I actually am eventually going to search the entire area. So what roll do you want me to make?
Just go ahead and make one more roll. That'll cover the entire area. Besides the bones of lots and lots of victims, this area really doesn't have anything in it.
Okay, based off of the visions that I had, can I gain some sort of insight into what's going on here?
With a 20 religion, what you can piece together is that this appears to have been at some point a cult of some kind. The cult members were dressed in black robes. They made their weird sacrifices on this temple. The creature that manifested was probably some kind of byproduct to their ritual. It probably wasn't something that was here to begin with, but was something that was caused by their dark acts. Who they were worshiping, or this cult was revering, you're not sure, but you suspect it might have something to do with that statue of that guy with the wolf and the crystal orb. The images that you saw in that orb were images of a lot of people being ritually murdered, so that would make sense to you. Outside of that, without any more information, it's really hard to say. You don't know what happened to the cult. Obviously, either the cult turned on themselves because they ended up chained on the walls and stabbed to death. So obviously things didn't go the way they wanted them to. How that happened, you don't know. You don't know if perhaps the cult maybe had a problem from within, or there was an outside force that came in and did something to them. That information you're not sure about. But based on everything that you've seen so far and the role that you have with a 20 in religion, that's as much as you've been able to do as far as connecting the dots.
Did I get any audio with the visions?
No, it was as soon as you touched the orb, it was like these mental images being put in your mind. If there was any audio, it would have been probably chanting. But honestly, everything happened so quickly. You honestly don't know if there was anything audio or if it was just a bunch of flashing mental images of people getting stabbed.
And the nature of the chanting, can I try to pick it up with some sort of read lips?
Well, there wasn't really any lips that you saw, not in your visions. Your visions focused primarily on people being, stabbed, and people's throats being ripped out and stuff like that. The chanting didn't really sound. I don't want to say it was like a Gregorian chant, but it was like this very indistinct. There wasn't a very clear language that was being spoken, at least not that you can think of. It just sounded like groaning or moaning. if it was a language, it's a language you're not familiar with.
Mike, I start looking for blue oysters.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing at the comments. John, yes, Jonathan, you are absolutely right. This is a very disturbing adventure. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead, Matt. What were you saying?
Oh, I was just saying that I'm looking for blue oysters.
You're looking for blue oysters?
Yeah. I mean, you said it's a cult, so.
This isn't anything, huh?
Groan.
It's just a raised stone dais, and on the dais is that altar that I spoke about, and there's nothing on the altar except for it's stained dark with maroon blood.
And blue oysters.
Does it move?
No. It's very heavy and very solid.
Well,
What is
maybe
this?
That was the
That
There's
actually
a
over there.
mechanism for this, Matt.
That is
what I'm thinking.
That's the mechanism to raise and lower the portcullis.
Yep. Okay.
Well, maybe now that we have the baby, we should go put all the kids together, wave some hands over it, and then try and get out of here.
Let's see if we can get out of here.
I concur.
Well, first
Yeah,
we
we
need
can
to
get
go
out.
get the guy.
If we can get out of here, we can bury them outside.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go get Herbert and try and get out of here.
Okay. So you guys go back up to the room where you left the blind guy, Herbert, as you had called him.
Yes.
Okay.
Mike, I didn't see anything significant here, right?
No. There was no writing. There was no in any kind of anything really. It was nothing outside of the bloodstained altar. Was the only thing, and lots of bodies.
Oh, and like I said last time, but when we leave the curiosity room, I'm grabbing that halfling head in a bottle.
Okay.
That thing's getting buried too.
You're grabbing that on the way out.
Yep.
Got it. All right.
So basically, we're thinking that this is solved and the door should open now.
One would hope.
Is that the consensus I'm getting?
We're hoping.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm willing to test that theory.
All right. So you guys, the blind man is still there.
I gave him the secret knock.
Okay. And then he gets off the bed, and even though it doesn't say anything, he seems visibly relieved to hear your secret knock.
And I move the barrier away and retrieve him.
Okay.
Grab my bear trap.
And then everybody's going to make their way up to the upper level?
Yep.
All right. Who is guiding the blind man?
I am.
All right. I just wanted to make sure, you knucklehead. I didn't want to put words in your mouth.
Hello.
It's the blonde leading the blind.
Hello, McFly.
Okay.
Right. So let me grab everybody, and I'll put you on the other map.
Show me on the doll where the DM grabbed you.
So you go back up the spiral staircase, and it leads you all the way back to the entrance in the attic. And you can't see anything because I haven't moved it yet. Here we go. So now everyone should be in the general area where the attic is. And
Hokadoke.
you guys just go ahead and put yourselves wherever you think you would be. When you guys come up the spiral staircase, you can hear the chanting, and the chanting begins when you guys. Actually, no. I'm sorry. There is no chanting. But you do go up the spiral staircase, and as you exit the spiral staircase, you are standing in the this main room area, and you can look around, and the walls seem to yellow in age right in front of you, and the entire house starts to make this large creaking and groaning noise, and you can see a couple boards suddenly spring loose from the ceiling.
That is totally our cue.
Yep,
Let's
run.
get the hell
Yep.
out of here.
Oh, speaking of which, has the door managed to heal itself? 'Cause I know when we went downstairs, it was already starting to heal.
Yeah, actually, the door looks like it's completely restored, and then it literally, as you're looking at it, falls off the hinges and collapses to the ground again. As
Yeah, we
the
gotta
entire
run.
area begins to
Yeah.
rapidly age.
Yep.
Okay, so everybody who is running down the staircase and out of the building needs to make a single athletics roll for me. Matt, if you're guiding the blind guy, you're
I
doing it.
will literally pick him up.
Okay, so then you need to make an athletics roll to.
There you go.
Ouch.
That is a natural 20.
Nice.
Yeah, I see myself in that sort of like Eddie Murphy skit where I'm just like tumbling down the stairs going, oh, Lordy Jesus, Lordy Jesus.
25, 18, 11. Okay, so everybody except for Tezuko. Unfortunately, you start running down the stairs and literally your leg steps down on a step and goes right through, and you're up to about your mid-thigh in staircase. You need to make a second roll for me.
Athletics?
Well, you got to free yourself from the stairs. So, yeah, well, you can make an athletics roll for me. Yeah, that'd probably be best.
All right, 23.
Much better. You manage to free yourself from the stairs, and you all make it down to the ground floor. Make one more roll to exit the building, and then you guys should be fine.
Heroes picturing the cat falling down the stairs in an ungraceful manner.
23
Wow.
again.
Nice. 10 will just do it for you.
Oh, we're doing another roll.
Yep.
That's
One
okay,
more
I've
roll.
got an
23.
excuse.
That's
That's
not a
fine.
problem.
Athletics. That's the one we want.
And a 10. That'll do it. Okay, so you guys manage the doors open, and you guys run out of the front door, and you tumble down the steps and start running away from the building. And as you do, you manage to look over your shoulder and see the entire building literally just collapse in on itself. Oh, I'm sorry, Mary. I didn't realize you didn't roll. Yeah, 17's fine. So
Well, I
the
guess it's a good
entire
thing you got
building,
a good
all
roll.
4 stories of the structure just completely collapse. And within a blink of an eye, the entire building goes from pristine to an absolute collapsed ruin with this thunderous crash that seems to go on forever. You guys all ran out, and you find yourselves on the main road, and you look back as a huge cloud of dust sweeps out from the building. And once your vision clears, you can see the building is gone. There's nothing there but a pile of rubble to mark the place where it stood.
Wow.
And we end the game session by burying the dead.
There are horrors beyond life's edge that we do not suspect. And once in a while, man's evil prying calls them just within our range.
All right. So, Greg, you do a ceremonial burial for the kids and the child. Okay. It seems like the area, the mist seems to pull back, and you as you do the ceremonial burial, you seem like you can see almost in the distance behind some trees as you're finishing the last rites. You can see the 2 children that you saw standing on the road, and they're looking at you. And then you see the mist slowly come around them, and they disappear into the mist. And that's it. That's the end of the adventure for tonight. We will pick up again in 2 weeks. You guys will start on this mysterious dirt road that you started on at the beginning of the adventure. And that is it for the Durst Manor.
Yay.
Awesome.
And we
I hope
level,
you guys-
right?
I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys liked it.
And we level,
And,
right?
in 2 weeks, we will pick up and find out what happens next to our intrepid heroes.
Did
Halloween
we level?
Eve.
Did we level?
Wow, is it Halloween Eve? Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All
And
right.
you guys did finish another milestone. You escaped from Durst Manor. Congratulations. You are all now 3rd level.
Yay!
So in the next 2
Awesome.
weeks, you guys go ahead and level up your characters. And Jonathan, stop reading my notes. Jonathan says, Barovia, here you come.
I'm guessing since it's Mischief Night, that means we're going to TP Strahd's castle, right?
Yep. All right.
So
So let's close out. So again, Patreon definitely. We could definitely use some funding and to keep this going and such. Those of us watching us on YouTube, thank you. And again, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we're doing things next. Although I don't have a banner up here from Twitch, we did have a couple of new Twitch followers, so thank you. It's just too bad with all of them, they don't combine into one, at least with everyone else, because there's a lot of comments flying back on Facebook. But thank you to our Twitch viewers. Facebook, again, like us, buy our stuff, and check out Jonathan's stuff over at Wargaming Recon. And other than that, I am going to say goodnight and hit the adios closing. So everyone, have a good night.
thanks, everybody.
Bye,
All right,
everybody.
bye.